Hello, everybody. Welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And tonight,
Hold on.
Are
just so that we know that nobody gets mad about it, okay? The sides
farmers. I just thought of that because I'm so smart.
I say Jay is late 60% of the time, all the time. That's right. I wasn't late today, though. I was actually early. That's why the screen was flipped the wrong way, because I wasn't here first.
Yeah, Jay was in here before I was. How about that? To be fair, Jay, when he's late, always texts and he says, "I'm pooping and I'll be there soon."
Sometimes it's an intimate moment between the man and the porcelain king, and I have to give my respects to the porcelain king.
Sometimes it's the only alone time you get in this world is on the toilet because no one wants to be in there with you. You know,
Horse Joint says Superman was Meg. Oh, that's strong. That's strong.
Meg.
I think he means it was as crappy as Meg.
Oh yeah, the Meg.
Yeah.
Well, I liked it. So shut up, big doo-doo head.
Dude, it is still like a war scene out there on Twitter about that. It is insane about how many people are they're comparing box office numbers. They're like, well, if you adjust for inflation. And it's, I was like, yeah, I kind of see their point too, but it's like, good God, guys, let's let it all die in the fire. Die in the fire.
Gotta get off the internet, man. Gotta get off the internet. You know, think of it this way. If both those movies came out and you didn't have the internet, you probably would like them both. I bet you'd like both Man of Steel and you'd probably like James Gunn's Pooperman. But if you didn't, it wouldn't be because of some weird online culture or because of your own feelings.
I think though, I don't know if I mentioned it during the review we did, but the only thing I was kind of weirded out, and I guess it did happen in the comic books, I just had never heard of it before, is that, well, you know what? I can't really talk about it because I don't want to spoil it. Well, it's Monday. Okay, this is a light spoiler, very light spoiler. Is that the way that they portrayed Jor-El and his mother seemingly at odds with why they sent him to Earth, or what we as fans know of why they sent him to Earth, and they're kind of borderline, not evil, but not exactly carefree, hippie spirits that want to save their son.
Rule over them, child.
Yeah. So I never heard of that, and I thought it was just made up on the spot by Gunn to make it a little different than what we'd seen before. But apparently, it did happen in the comic books with a Superman Rebirth or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I figured it had to have some semblance of some tie-in to something.
Yeah.
By
the way, do you know the guy that wrote the Mission Impossible movies? Well, I don't remember his name, but he's the guy that's mostly responsible for all the awesome Mission Impossible films. Apparently,
Christopher McQuarrie.
Yeah, McQuarrie. He apparently pitched a sequel idea to Man of Steel 2, and somebody was asking about it, and he was like, "Oh, it was going to be amazing." He was full on confident with it too, and he's he was going to have Green Lantern in it. In the Superman sequel, Man of Steel 2, and he's the whole idea was I figured out how to actually make that work, which is the biggest thing about Green Lantern is you can't really figure out how it works because the ring has to be recharged as the angle in. But he had a really good idea and good point. He was the problem with the Superman films are he's because Superman has all this power and he's apparently invulnerable. He's every director, it seems they always have to put a bigger and bigger and bigger challenge against him. So it becomes kind of pointless after a while. You're well, I've seen this before. He said Richard Donner got it, and I finally understood. He's the biggest problem that Superman or the biggest obstacle he has to overcome is himself. So he's once I figured that angle out, he said it was going to be awesome. I would have loved to have seen a Man of Steel 2.
To be fair, I think they did a good. Yeah, I think Man of Steel did a good job. And I actually think this new movie did a pretty good job of that a little bit. But you're right. Now I watched that interview with him, dude, and what he said about it, I was dude. He was I'm going to explain the entire universe of Superman to you in the first 5 minutes of
That's
movie.
what he did. And it was I don't know how, well, it's Warner Brothers heard that pitch and was we don't like money. Get out. We don't to give the fans what they like. Are you insane? Are you telling things to my face?
They, to be fair, they were right because the movie's good, but also they definitely all they wanted to do. They're anything serious, throw it out the window. This has got to be full comic book. We want it to be bright. We want it to be for kids, and that's exactly what they did, and it worked out. But yeah, I think that's probably why they didn't go that direction. Because
I know that James Gunn, I actually do you can say what you want about Gunn. I kind of understand. I don't, but I could only imagine the amount of pressure that would be put on you to say, hey, you got to make a Superman film and erase everything, or at least try to, that Zack Snyder did. He already built up a huge fan base. People love Zack Snyder's, and granted, Man of Steel is awesome, and I understand why. But then on top of that, you got to direct an entire studio on. No, you're not just a director anymore. You got to run the studio.
Yeah, no, 100%. The only thing that James Gunn's done that I don't like personally is I think even though him and Snyder are friends, and are very nice to each other in public, I think that's more of Snyder just being a good dude who just wants to get along than anything else. Because James Gunn, while he said they're friends and everything, has taken multiple shots at Zack Snyder and what he did, veiled shots.
Yeah,
in the press.
I think
and in the movie,
I
he
think
took shots at him.
I think it was jealousy. I think it's kind of like that rivalry that Tarantino has with Oliver Stone. Because I didn't know this about Tarantino, but I was there was a video that I watched that was talking about his top 5. What are his top 5 hated movies? And that he normally doesn't go out of his way to bash on a film, but if he does, he'll give it all, like he'll like throw it down. But one of them was Natural Born Killers. He's like, I went to see the premiere of that with Juliette Lewis, and he's like, I walked out after 20 minutes because I was so pissed off at what they had done. Because he said Oliver Stone stole my script. He rewrote everything. He rewrote it. And then he said, then I was like, I told Oliver Stone, I was like, take my name off of it. I don't want to be associated with it because it's not my movie. He said he was just pooping all over it. But I feel like that, but the way he was talking about it too, it kind of came across as like a little bit like he just doesn't like Stone, like the way that he makes movies because he's a competitor.
Yeah, no, and that's they're both up in that upper echelon of enchiladas. Ooh, those damn!
I would have loved to have seen it, but I mean, if Tarantino had directed Natural Born Killers, I would have loved to have seen that version because I never really got into Natural Born Killers. I thought it was just a weird, hokey, strange movie. Like it was like I want to do acid liquid form and then write a movie and film it all in the same day.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
be awesome.
It wasn't my vibe all the way down to the sunglasses. You know what I hate? Like this is a weird thing about me, dude. I hate when people wear those circle sunglasses that are like rose colored, or not rose, but like tinted like purple.
Yeah.
You know, like the circle purple. I hate those. I hate the baguette hats.
Yeah.
You know, the guys who wear like the baguette, like the old timey, you know what I'm talking about? Like they look like they're a conductor on a train hats.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I hate those two things. And like, I hate them.
Like, I understand why people like that movie. I personally thought it was kind of weird. I don't know. I just didn't get into it. I don't know.
But no, he wore those sunglasses in the movie as well.
Yeah, I never got into it like, oh, the Rod Stewart sunglasses.
Yeah, it was kind of like, oh, look how cool I am. I'm
fedora.
No, not a fedora.
No, I know it's a train conductor's hat, like one of those old timey. Like I got to pump more coal in it.
Oh, I think people look so stupid in those hats. I really do. But anyway, how'd you sleep last night?
I actually slept decently, but dude, when I came home after the Patreon stream, I passed out. Like I haven't literally like legitimately passed out and forgot like I fell asleep in the chair, and I don't remember how I got back, like how I got into bed.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, I wasn't too bad the next day, but if you guys weren't here for the Patreon stream, some people weren't. I don't know where Colton was. I know
he was at home washing his tights.
Courtney missed it, but he said that he had a snafu with his card or whatever. So yeah, there was only like 4 of us in the beer chug. We still had a good time. But that Patreon stream, if you're on Patreon, I just want to remember you should go back and check it out. We started prank
bad
calling
about it a little bit.
The next day, you get a little guilt. We were nice to everyone. I mean,
well, first off, I was dreaming of Harold. Harold was awesome. Harold was an awesome receiver of the prank, and he went along with it. But I kind of started feeling weird when he actually felt like he was involved in the sketch. I was like, I was like, this is weird. That's why I ended the call. And there was a couple of people, like that one lady that we called, and she was like, I think you need to hang up, sir. Like she kind of got me irritated, and I was going to say something, and I'm glad I didn't. I stopped myself short.
You went full Loomis on that lady. Like she was like I was like midway through the call, and Jay just turned to Lewis like, "Hey, you upset?"
Well, because I was like, it's a prank call, lady. It's like we're calling Holiday Inn. It's not like your phone is blowing up with people reserving party invitations for P. Diddy's Oils. Is like,
sir, you need to get off the phone.
Yeah, I was like, don't tell me what to do. First off,
we called Walmart in Encinitas, and I can't remember the voice I was using, but it was something like, "You want me to listen to this section?" And
no, that guy had he did not want anything to do with you.
No personality either. Because when I first called, I was just like, "Hi, do you have Blink-182 LP?" And he was like, "I'm not going to go finger through the entire
fingering
LPs."
What are you talking about?
I thought about that the next day, and I actually got mad for like the youth of our nation. I was like, dude, that's your job. If someone calls and asks if you have an album, it's like, I'm not going to go look through them all. Like they're labeled numerically and alphabetically. You lazy shit.
You're
just
supposed
go
to
look for the album.
You can at least pretend you did it. I would just, if someone, when I worked at CVS and someone asked if we would have some like a cold medicine in stock, I'd be like, yep, let me check that. And I would put them on hold for 5 minutes. Like, I don't think we have that brand. We have cold medicine, but I don't think it's the one that you're looking for. You should come in and check it out. That's all I would say. And they're like, oh, thank you for looking. I was like, you're welcome.
Yeah,
But that
like
guy
this-
didn't have, that guy was like, no, I'm
No,
not doing it.
I don't know what's wrong with our workforce these days. But yeah, no, like again, we make it a point when we prank call people to not be mean or hateful because like we just want people to have a good time. But that guy, when he said that, I thought about it the next day and I was like, you know what I should have said? I should have been like, oh, I'm sorry, do they not pay you to work here? Like he would have got serious. Like, is this not your
Yeah.
job? You're just go check if they have.
Then
You
would've
live
heard-
in the hometown of Tom DeLonge, and someone asks if you have a Blink 182 album, and you're not going to go check, Timmy?
Yeah, then you would turn into Kevin. Like now you're not even having fun. Now you're like the equivalent of Karen. You're the male Kevin.
Yeah, I was like, you have no culture.
Let me tell you about work ethics, sir. How about
Yeah.
you listen up, okay? There's a lot of things in life that you can do half-assed and maybe get away with it, but your job, 100%. Give it all.
That's how you know that you're probably too old to do prank calls when you get upset at today's youth because the worker's not even going to check to see. But
I
no,
don't
we
know.
had a great time, guys. That was a top 10 all-time Patreon stream for sure. Jay narrated an entire Madden game that I was playing
Yeah, my throat
as
was
Corey Feldman.
rough. I do remember that. I had to take some lozenges or whatever they're called. for my throat.
Lozenges.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't from dick sucking. It was from too much Corey Feldman.
As like it usually is. But
Yeah,
no, that's why he has them in his house. Just because
of course. You got to have a backup plan.
Yeah, but no, we did some prank calls, and there was one guy at Holiday Inn who was legendary, and like halfway through, he just started laughing at us, and we were like, "Hey, you ever seen 28 Years Later? You see those dicks on those zombies?" It's like that's how big our dicks are. We're gonna need a whole nother bed just for our dicks.
Yeah.
And he was like, like he was laughing.
Yeah, dude.
He was loving it.
What they had done was we had called it we called a Holiday Inn, and either the lady didn't understand what we were asking for, or she just didn't want to deal with it. It was probably the latter. So she transferred us to some call center, and it had to be in India. I don't know. This dude had an accent. It sounded like an Indian accent. And we were talking to him,
But his
trying to
name
reserve a room. When his name is Harold, I was like, I don't think that's your name, but it's fine. We'll go with it. And I was like Harold Ramis, the Ghostbuster. He was like, yeah. That guy was so good, dude. I love that dude.
Oh yeah, dude. So I forgot about that. Someone said, "Are you guys okay? It sounds like you're fighting."
Oh yeah, dude. Like that guy got into it.
Oh, that was fun. But no, yeah, if you guys were there, you know the replay is still available on Patreon for anybody that wants to check it out. But for now, that's what I was gonna say, dude. I was up till 4 a.m. last night. I was up till 4 a.m. and then I'm tired. What I'm trying to say is I'm tired. I look tired. This is why I look this way. I didn't lose my wife and my kids today. That's what this face says, but it looks like I did. Yet we'll see how there's a lot of time left before midnight comes. But yeah, I'm tired, but I'm gonna be okay. And we are gonna go through our top 10 movies of 2001, right? Meow.
Yeah, talking about a
that.
hard list, dude. This is like harder than Puff Daddy's wiener when he sees a half-open bottle of baby oil on the shelf. Like, this was rough, dude. Like I had
That
a
was
hard
a good
time.
one.
I actually had a hard time like figuring out what I was going to put because I had a lot of. It was pretty good. I came up with all the spot things. No,
It was
yeah.
like when you laugh at your own joke.
Yeah, I
like,
was
that
like,
shit's
I
funny.
didn't want to be so presumptuous to laugh at my own shit, but it was pretty good. I was like, oh, give yourself a gold star for that one. But no, I will give it. This one was a really hard one. I didn't think it was going to be, but when I started going through the movies, it's like, holy shit,
Yeah.
pretty rough.
Yeah. I will I'll start this time. I usually let
Okay.
you start. I want to switch it up.
Kyle
Let's
says
just-
stick it in. And where? God, we
Where?
start it.
if that's what you want, Jim. Number 10 is gonna go to a little movie called Jeepers Creepers.
Now,
Hear me out.
God,
Listen,
you support that guy? You're a piece
I
of
know,
shit.
it
Canceled on
comes-
Twitter.
Listen, it comes with a caveat, as it always does. As we know, disgusting human being that should be castrated made this film. However, there's a lot of other people that worked on this film as well, and they don't deserve the hate. And the movie itself, separate from that person, is a really fun horror movie, as we all know, and it should have been a horror icon franchise, right?
Mhm.
Like it should. But then 3 and 4 came out and sucked the toad's dicklet, and here we are. But that first movie, dude, it was fun. It was scary at times. It was Justin Long. Jeepers Creepers is a classic, dude.
Well, you know what? I will say this to you. I will say that your Twitter account is now canceled. The only place safe to go is Blue Sky because nasty place. But no, I will say this. My number 10, and you're disgusting for supporting that.
It's
really number-
gay.
It's my number 10 is Jeepers Creepers, you son of a bitch.
Oh, you filthy
It
slut!
really was. It really was.
You
Jeepers
breeding
Creepers.
slut!
I know. I was like, I get jealous when someone goes before me. So I had to make it all about you being an asshole and supporting him. No, it's a good movie, dude. Like, I mean, I look at Jeepers Creepers or the Creeper as one of the last few entries into the iconic legendary Hall of Fame status of slashers. Like he really is.
No.
You could probably now put Art the Clown in there, but before Art the Clown, that was just the Creeper. In my opinion, was the last one added.
Dude, Benny tried to say collusion, and he said collision.
Collision of ideas. You're right.
Stupid idiot.
Scandalous.
Just kidding, Benny.
But yeah,
Collision.
it's a great movie, dude. Like, yeah, and the guy, the director or whatever, he's obviously a dirtbag, a nasty slut. But at the end of the day, the movie itself is great.
Slut's a weird way to put it, but yeah.
Well, not like a dirt, like I don't know, a skank. He's a skank,
Right?
He's a dirty fucking skank. I don't know.
Disgusting human. But yeah, but it is a movie and it exists, and no wishing away of that will go. Hey, you know what? White people are still here, and they did slavery. So I mean, that was a really bad analogy. I apologize.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know why.
That's like we were like parked, and then all of a sudden you said, "Hit the gas, Ted." and I'm like, I can't because it's parked.
I mean, honestly, it makes sense as an analogy, like it does, but I just shouldn't have said it out loud. I don't know why those words came out of my mouth at all. So
yeah,
I'm sorry for that.
You'd be like randomly walking down at like if you were at a DNC convention, be like, I hate MAGA Nazis. You're like, nobody said anything. Nobody
technically, I was only racist against myself. I was saying that white people maybe shouldn't be here, but we are, because we didn't.
I didn't do shit.
I'm not going to talk about it anymore. All right, I'm already in an awkward spot. All right,
can we just move walk away from it, Ted. Don't put it out with your boots, Ted.
My number 9 film is going to be this live stream. It was the scariest thing I've seen.
By the way, JT Custom says, what happened to the 2000 list? We did the 2000 list. I'm pretty sure.
No, JT Customs saved the day. He said, thank you for saying that, because JT Customs saved the day. That little fucker has the greatest mind on him.
Yes.
And, like you'll wake up and be like, oh, I feel like the sun's shining outside, and he'll pop up in bed next to you, be like, actually, it's cloudy with a 70% chance of rain. That fucking guy is smart. So I went and I did, and I had so much. That's why I was up till 4 a.m. last night. I'm so behind on work and shit. Like, I had so much to do. This morning I woke up, I spent like an hour and a half setting all shit for the 2000 top 10 stream. I even fucking made it that way. I released it. I texted Jay, everything set up for the 2000 top 10. Thank God for JT Customs, who came off the top rope on Twitter and was like, you guys did that already. And the problem is that we did it, but we didn't title the live stream that. So we did it in January, and we did it already. So I went and changed the title of that. So if you want to go back and watch the top 10 of the 2000s, it now has a title that says that. So anyway, I'll stop.
Dude, JT Customs is awesome. JT Customs reminds me of a guy I used to work with. And he really had no filter on what, I mean, he was a really nice guy, but his name was Austin, but he would have no filter on what he said. I barely knew him, but I was like, hey man, I'm going to go out and smoke really quick. Will you watch the registry? He's like, yeah, you're going to die. And I'm like, thanks. And he's like, yeah, if you don't quit smoking, you're going to die. You actually have an elevated chance of more than, and he would like rattle off the statistics like he was fucking Spock on the bridge of the Enterprise. I'm like, thanks, man. He was like, you're welcome. And then he picked me up from work or from the house one night because we were going to go out, us and a bunch of people from work at the karaoke. And he picked me up, and I was like, Austin, you're still wearing your scrubs, man. Why didn't you change? He was like, I'm going to change at Mia's house because I was going to change in the Speedway bathroom, but you could get MRSA. So I'm not.
That guy sounds like my anxiety on two legs.
Yeah, dude, he was awesome. He was so cool, but yeah.
Love you, JT. Appreciate you, brother. You saved the day tonight. You really did. This would have been a shit show if we had to do that whole list again. We would have felt stupid idiots. We're terrible at our jobs, and that's why we're not more successful. It's our own faults. Remember that, kids.
We're idiot faces.
But that's why we love you guys so much. My number 9 is shit. What was it? It is. Oh, what? That's not what I meant to do.
Where's your list? I have booklet.
With my well, it's online. It's on the World Wide Web. My number 9 is Finders Keepers. Now, a lot of you guys don't know about this movie.
Jeepers Creepers to Finders Keepers.
Oh my God, I didn't realize that we did that. That was so cool. Holy shit. No, that's not the name of the movie, though. Dude, something's wrong with me. I think I'm dying. It's Finder's Fee.
Oh.
It's Finder's Fee. I'm going to be okay. But it's Finder's Fee. It is, this movie, dude, is so underrated. Jay and I reviewed it in like 2000 BC or something when we started the channel. I'm pretty sure that we reviewed this. But, dude, listen to this cast, all right? Matthew Lillard, Ryan Reynolds, the dude who voiced Darth Vader, James Earl Jones, and other really good actors are in it as well.
A lot of people also helped make the film.
I appreciate their efforts. No, it's so good, and it's about a bunch of dudes playing poker, playing cards together, and a lottery ticket shows up. And dude, I won't even explain to you. It's such a good thriller movie and such a good cerebral thriller movie. Watch Finder's Fee. It's fucking awesome. Great performances by Lillard and Ryan Reynolds as well. That's James Earl Jones.
Good stuff. Dude, I almost stroked that too, because you're like the guy that voiced Darth Vader. I was like, David Prowse. I also went super nerdy. It was like, technically he did voice David Prowse, but then they overdubbed him with James Earl Jones. But yeah, that's a good one though. My number 9 is gonna be a little Dirty Joe Dirt. You dirty old Joe Dirt.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I never thought I would actually put Joe Dirt on the top 10 list, but dude, it's such a classic film, and it's one of my favorite David Spade films, period. The only other one before this that works for me is like when he played off of Chris Farley in Black Sheep and Tommy Boy. But other than like his standalone film, David Spade, this is his best one. That's not a peanut, that's a space peanut. And he likes to see homos naked, which is nothing wrong with that. But home is where you make it's what that guy was saying. But yeah, dude, it's a classic film. Remember, and by the way, I will point this out too. We should have had a disclaimer before. This is our top 2001. I mean, maybe box office wise, it won't be on the list. Like if you went through IMDb and picked all the top 10s, it wouldn't make sense. But these are the movies like I remember watching over and over again and loving. So Joe Dirt, Dirty Joe Dirt is what it is.
No, that's an important thing that we have disclaimer we have to say every time we do these. We're not saying these are the 10 best films of 2001. We're saying they're our favorite films of 2001, right?
Yeah. So I was just laying there making my list, and I thought I'd broke my butt bone, so I just laid there for a while and stared at the stars. And it also had Chris Rock, or not Chris Rock. What's his name from Cowboy Baby? The guy that's what the fuck's his name? Loves Trump, singer.
Kid Rock.
I don't know who he.
What is Kid Rock?
What is Kid Rock for 1000? Yeah, Kid Rock. Yeah, Kid Rock was in it. He actually did look like Joe Dirt for real.
Joe's like, you're talking about Kyle Rock. It's the wrong.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you can't forget him. I stabbed you in the face with a soldering iron. I mean, that's
yeah. Christopher Walken was great in that movie, dude. That's a good one. Me number 8, because I was doing the Slimmer Man for some reason. It's
Dirty Joe Dirt. Dirty Joe Dirt.
This movie's gone down on my list over the years. I find it's one of those rare movies, and I'm not saying it's not great at all. I mean, this is high praise, but there was a time where this is in my top 10 favorite films of all time. For some reason, it doesn't hold up as well, but it's still a fucking classic, and that is Training Day. Ethan Hawke, Denzel Washington, King Kong, and got shit on me, dude. What a movie! If you've never seen this, you gotta watch it.
What's his other classic line that he says after that guy smokes crack for the first time when they're driving? What's that line?
He says hang on, no.
Forbidden use.
Not that one. It's like, but remember when he gets him to smoke the PCP and yeah. Ethan Hawke's all fucked up, and he's like, "Damn, Jake, I didn't know you like to get wet."
I was like, "That's so gay. That's so gay, Denzel. Just because I smoke some PCP doesn't mean I want you to put anything in my butt. What are you talking about?"
You guys, I'm telling you, and I bet there's a bunch of people who've never seen Training Day because we're so old. You know what I mean?
There's no way that no one's. That's like, no, there's no way, dude. That movie's classic on
Gen Z. Probably has not seen Training Day, dude. I bet Gen Z's not that any of those people watch us because we're old farts. So you're right. Yeah, probably everybody's seen this, but yeah, Smiles and Cries, Anthony. Smiles and Cries.
You ever had your shit pushed, Jim?
Yeah, I got what? 2 pair.
Dude, I won't lie. That scene at the poker table when Jake is gonna get it in the ass and then get it in the head, yeah. I thought that was scary to me, dude. Like that, like not just the fact that it was like whatever, but it was actually like I felt claustrophobic and anxiety driven for Jake. I was like, get out of there, dude.
Yeah, dude, that was scary.
That was gnarly.
And I'll never forget. There's a little line where they're in the middle of a gunfight, and Denzel's trying to get his own kid to come over to him so he can use him as a body shield. It's like, come here, mijo. Yeah. And when I got arrested one time when I was hanging out with Cody, and the cop let me shut the car door before I'd leaned over to Cody and I was like, I'll see you on the other side, mijo.
Yeah.
I shut the door as the cop took me away.
Cody was acting like he was John Madden when that was happening. He was giving me a text, like texting me. It was like a play-by-play. Everything that was happening. And he even told me, he was like, LOL, Mike just told me to see you on the other side, mijo. I was like, okay. I was at work and I was like getting a play-by-play about the DUI pullover, and I was like, this is pretty entertaining. Though, I won't lie.
It was a long time ago, guys, and it was barely one, and it was just because I forgot to turn my lights leading the bar. It was kind of horse shit, actually. It was kind
Well,
of
that guy, Cody said that the cop told you, he's like, dude, I was waiting on you to turn your lights on. You never did. Because I probably would have pulled you over, but you didn't do it. And Cody was like, I told Mike, dude, I told him. We were driving to the parking lot. He's like, dude, I got it. Don't worry about it.
It was dusk. It was fucking dusk. And I literally barely blew. And it's just because, you know what? That's not a story. That was a long time ago. Stop judging me. I can feel it. It's already fallen off my record. That's how long ago it was. Okay. Stop judging me, everyone. But that was a lot. Jay, what's your number 8?
My number 8 going to be a Scary Movie 2. Scary Movie 2. And you know, it's funny because I had Scary Movie 1 at number 6 on the 2000 list. So, very nice. I actually like Scary Movie 2 better than Scary Movie 1. I just do. I think it's better overall. I just think it's got a lot more comedy in it. It's got everything. I like, obviously, the guy with the little hand, Take My Strong Hand, was great. He's like, who wants the first piece? I see you on the first piece. Watch my fanny. Here it comes. I love that, dude. I can't remember. It goes, I'm going to be the bigger man and walk away. Walk.
I was stuff. You got to stop it.
He's like, you look familiar. Were you in that play Stomp?
Yeah, I like the one dude. He's like, I can do it myself.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, and you got Marlon Wayans and Keaton Ivory are amazing in it as always. And then, like, I don't know, that it just took everything that Scary Movie 1 did and just amplified it to 10 times more in the second one. And did they get? Oh, yeah, I guess they were a little grosser in it. It was a lot more like gnarly.
I don't know what that is, but I'll look at it anyway.
Because I stuffed the shit out of it. Hiawatha. Hiawatha. He said Hiawatha. Yeah, dude. I love that dude. But yeah, he was like, and he had Tori Spelling in it. And she's like, you were gonna call me. He's like, you gave me herpes. Like the ghost was running away from her.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's great. But that actually, it didn't make my list, but it was the closest one to making my list that didn't. It was my honorable mentions highest slot for sure. My number 7 is going to be, and I bet you all a crisp $5 bill right now that this is in Jay's list as well, and it is what?
Can't spell, idiot.
I found it. The Magical Bean. A Beautiful Mind. Russell Crowe.
Yeah. That is John. Bash your head. Go ahead. Bash your head, John.
The great John Nash. Dude, talking about a movie that's fascinating as hell, that will make you cry as well. Mm-hmm. This Russell Crowe had 3 criers. A Gladiator, obviously. So good. A Beautiful Mind and Cinderella Man. Dude, fucking the kids like to say generational run. That shit was crazy that he was in all 3 of those movies.
What's even crazier about that movie is it's based on a real guy that actually had those problems. Yeah.
And dude, it still scares me to this day. I'm like, oh, if I, I have night terrors sometimes and I hallucinate. I'm like, shit, am I going to turn out like John Nash? I'm going to be like, this maybe the bathtub, that movie gets dark in the end too. It gets so dark. That movie's it pulls on your heartstrings, but it also makes you laugh your ass off because he's so weird, but he's so fucking funny too.
Yeah, he's great. So I think it's one of Russell Crowe's best performances that he's ever done. I mean that, and that even goes above Gladiator. And I know people are like, "What blasphemy you say? Get to the arena, let me take your nuts off and wear earrings." It's true though. I think it's true. I think the versatility of that role called for a lot of different types of acting that Russell Crowe pulled off perfectly.
Yeah, dude. And by the way, this whole list, I'm going to tell you, I'm getting even the movies that didn't make my list, like Fast and the Furious. This entire list, all of it reminds me of the dawn of DVD. Like many of these movies, if you guys are our age, will remember these movies as literally their own DVDs. Like we had our shitty little plastic clip case DVDs that were so fancy and like $17 to $24 a pop. And I had Beautiful Mind on DVD. It's where my brain directly goes.
By the way, you're right, Turtlington. Jennifer Connelly does not age. She was hot as fuck in that too. Oh my god, she was so sexy. He was like, would you ever hurt me in the Baby John? He's like, I don't know.
Dude, it's been like 10 years. I gotta rewatch that.
It's so good, dude. And not just that, also Paul Bettany's performance was amazing as his friend.
Yeah, he was John Cena.
Yeah, you couldn't see it. Only people that really saw the elbow coming was the one that saw him. I have to go pee though, so you can go to your next one if you want. Okay. I really do have to piss.
I'll do it. Someone needs to monitor their vagina better. And by vagina, I mean bladder. I don't know. So number 6 then It was so good. I put it on there twice. My number 6 is going to be, you guys are going to find out at the same time that I do. A little movie called Jay and Silent B. You know what it means. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is going to be my number 6. You know what? Not my favorite, not even my favorite Kevin Smith movie. At the time, I was like, I loved it, and we all laughed at it, and it had a great soundtrack. You know, Stroke 9. How many people want to kick some ass? And fucking dude, the whole time that this came out was just a fun time to be alive. You know, and this was one of the last bastions of that just potty humor and just fun dumb shit. Great soundtrack because I Got High was on there as well, I believe. Great time to be alive for sure. But no, it's not my favorite Kevin Smith movie at all. I was kind of annoyed at how commercial it was because the other stuff like Mallrats and Clerks and stuff felt a little bit less commercial, and it felt like it had a little bit enough seriousness to it that, I don't know, it felt like more of a full movie, whereas this was just like pure dumb Hollywood shtick, but it was still funny as shit. And over the years, I've grown to be more appreciative of it for sure, of how funny it was and how many good cameos are in there and shit like that. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, dude. There's tons of cameos in this movie. Tons. I am the Click Commander. BG said I'm close commander. I guess because it probably wouldn't let you say that. But yeah, Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. Dude, I think about so many lines in that movie so many times a day. It's a classic. Let's see, what's your all's favorite line from that movie? I remember the one with the they ordered a pizza and she's like, yeah, I want some hot, thick Sicilian sausage. And that was the first time I hung out with Jay.
Who's having sex with Mario? You forgot about Luigi.
My number 6 was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay,
yes.
Go get that caught. Number 7 for me is a little film called The Fish of Swords. Swordfish. It is. I love Swordfish, dude. I forgot all about it, and then when I was going through the list of the movies for 2001, I was like, "Holy shit, it must be on there!" It was such a great cerebral thriller, and I didn't see it coming at all because the way that. And by the way, Halle Berry, whoa, those are real. Those are real. You got to see her flash the camera a little tit, but yeah, dude. Not only that, it's great. It started out as a different type of movie, and then it morphs into something completely different. I don't know. I loved it. I love the misdirection of it. John Travolta is awesome as the bad guy, but not really the bad guy. And also the memorable scene when he has to he has to hack this thing. Hugh Jackman does while he's getting a blowjob under the table, and then she's like, "She's good, isn't she?" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, John. I don't want to think about you."
That's all I remember about the movie. Like, that's why it made my honorable mentions, and I remember liking it. All I can remember is that scene. I feel like most of us are that way. Like, could you do it? Could you hack into a mainframe while someone's
giving you the good old rubbing?
I can't say it.
The tongue rubbing, the tongue punching on your wiener hole. Maybe not. I guess that's the test. But no, here's the thing. Well, the idea behind it is that he's a retired, awesome hacker. That's been able to hack FBI databases, all this shit, CIA, and he's recruited by John Travolta. I can't remember specifically what John Travolta wants him to hack, but they know they can manipulate him to get him to do it because he's trying to get custody of his daughter, and his slut-ass ex-wife has got a money-rich dude that's a porn director that's got all the money in the world to throw at him in court, so he doesn't have any money, so he has to do it. So it's actually pretty intriguing. But yeah, dude, it's a fucking awesome movie.
Yeah, dude, that's great. It's definitely on all my honorable mentions for sure. And that's going back to Jay and Silent Bob. It's like, smells like so much shit in their cereal. Bung. That was a great one too, because he was like up top. All right, yeah, I love that movie.
Number 6 is Super Troopers. Troopers of Dupers, Super Dupers. Yeah, I mean, what else can you say? It's so fucking, dude, it's great. The what was it? Broken Lizard, the Broken Lizard group, I think that is their comedy troup's name. Those guys, all of them would have been amazing if they were cast as Ghostbusters. Like, I thought those dudes would have been able to pull off the next generation of Ghostbusters because of the chemistry on screen that they had, and they'd already worked together several times. They're all funny individually, but dude, it's a classic movie. That movie to me is like I was like, ew, if I wanted to become if Mike and I became highway patrolmen, that's exactly how we would ask. Like, we would act like that. 100%
Chicken fucker.
Car ramrod. Easy rod.
That John Denver's full of shit, man.
He's like, I can play that game too. He's like, licenses, registrations, chicken fucker. He's like, easy rod.
Yeah, when they're shooting each other in the dig of the range, he's like, how he feels like good enough to fuck your mother.
Yeah, I'll take a liter of cola. They don't come in with it's like, does this look like spit to you? It's like, yeah. Fuck it.
The snozzberries taste like snozzberries. Who wants a mustache ride? I do. And dude, there's so that movie is just a
Dude,
constant.
he's like, he goes, hey, kid, any other time I'd step in there to show you how to swing, but you got to bring him in. You got to bring him in right now. And then he's like, all right, sit on Uncle Rabbit's lap. He's like, don't sit on Uncle Rabbit's lap right now. That's not a good idea.
That's not a good time. It's not a good time. Dude, have we ever done a
no,
commentary?
I don't think we've ever done a commentary for Super Troopers.
I'm putting that
You boys
this...
like Mexico?
Dude, I'm putting that in. If we have not done a commentary, because there might be one on the Patreon already. If we haven't, I'm putting that in this month's list because that's
maybe we have. I won't say that we haven't because we might have imbibed a lot of apple juices because you have to be like that's like a party movie to watch with friends.
Yeah. It's like I swear to God, I'm gonna pistol whip the next.
Do I still use that word? When somebody's like, "Are you drunk?" It's like, I'm sober as a bird. Don't use that boyfriend voice. Don't use that boyfriend voice with me.
So good, dude. So good. Okay. My number 5, you will not find in all of YouTube, people. I'm telling you this right now. A motherfucker quite like me. No, you will not find in all the land another YouTube channel that has a top 10 list of this or any other that has this film in it.
You really, really bringing it up. What's gonna happen?
Freddy Got Fingered.
I knew it was gonna be on your list. I knew it was gonna be in your. Dude, I didn't know it was gonna be your top 5.
I don't care. I don't care what it makes me look like. All right, Freddy Got Fingered is one of the funniest goddamn movies that has ever existed in time. All right, that movie is so fucking funny. Where'd you go? You did that on purpose.
My vape hit the thing and it like made me like it hit the keyboard.
I heard it, dude. I heard it right when you disappeared.
I guess I fingered my keyboard.
Dude, Freddy Got Fingered is a classic, dude. Like, and it's not just the lines that everybody knows, like the Daddy, would you like some sausage? But I think the part that makes me laugh the hardest is when his when his friend and him they build the half pipe and they're skating on it, and his friend breaks his knee, and like the labia is like sticking out of it, the tibia, not the labia, is sticking out of his knee, and Rip Torn's freaking out. He's like, "What the fuck did you do?" And then the camera pans over, and Tom Green's going, he's licking it.
That's funny, dude, because like that's for whatever reason I remember liking it and I laughed quite a bit, but I can never remember what that fucking movie's about.
I don't think it was about anything.
I mean, they were like, "Did Freddy get fingered or what?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know if he did."
Remember at the end, he goes, "He fingered me."
Yeah, that was at the height of Tom Green popularity too. Like he was on fire back then.
That was so. He's like, I gotta make the cheese sandwiches. I gotta cheese. And then, dude, at the very beginning, a part that nobody else laughs at, but it just it literally, it's just, I guess it's just hits that exact spot of my humor. I cry every time I watch this movie, dude. But when his dad gives him the new car, because his brother or whatever is way more successful, but he gets him a new car and he's proud of him because he's gonna go work at the cheese factory or whatever. Yeah. And he's like, "Look at me, I'm proud of you." He's like, "Proud." He's like, "Proud." And then all of a sudden he honks. In the middle of that moment, he just hits the horn and he goes, "Get the fuck out of the
way!" Yeah.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
It's a really good one. It's a good one. My number 5 is going to be A Knight's Tale. A Tale of the Knights.
I knew this would be on your list.
I love this movie. Because it's another movie that I watched. Because I like that medieval shit. I always like that, like knights in armor and all that stuff. And I thought it was going to be just a basic kind of film like that. But then you got like modern day music, like Queen and shit playing while they're jousting. I'm like, I like this. This is like a party and shit. And like, they're like all the medieval dudes are like actually singing the song, so they exist in this time frame. Another great classic, also by Paul Bettany, who was in this film as well. Yeah, dude, I thought the not only was the soundtrack dope, the soundtrack was so good. It had David Bowie, Golden Years. It had Queen. It had a couple other ones that was early. The Boys Are Back in Town. Heath Ledger was great. The chemistry between all the cast was good. I don't know, man. It was like a cool like comeback story. It was like it was knights and jousting, but it felt like a fucking story about Rudy in the Middle Ages. A goddamn poor boy that gets his horse and jousts away to the hearts and minds of the people and becomes a fucking full-on knight. Yeah, dude.
You know what? Another good movie. Randomly's first
Paul
night.
Bettany's butt cheeks made me laugh. Yeah, dude, they were red as fuck. They were both red, both cheeks.
Yeah, dude. I never got into that one as much as everybody else did, but I did watch it like last year, and I was like, all right, it's better. It is better than I remembered it for sure. But
Yeah.
I don't know why it never did it for me. But you always love that movie, dude. Jason Knight's Tale loving motherfucker.
Dude, I even liked it when they have like a little nod to like she's like, I call it my own design. They like she gives him the new suit of armor and everyone's laughing at him and she puts her mark on it. It's the Nike symbol. It's like that's where it came from. Oh,
Van Dutch is right, by the way. The Patriot fucking rocks. That's
Still
great.
good.
That's an all-time film. That child, the stupid boy, this is my child. Oh, I got two lines confused there. It's like, I'm not a child. It's like, you're my child.
see that I think when Knight's Tale came out though, that's when because I remember watching that and I liked it a lot better than like I know there are people like 10 Things I Hate About You, and that's like I think that's a lot of people's first introduction to Heath Ledger. Like, oh, he was so good. I was like, yeah, but he was more like a heartthrob. He was good in the movie, but he just looked like a normal, like everyday run-of-the-mill rom-com heartthrob guy. It wasn't until I started seeing him do stuff like that, and then especially like with Monsters Ball, I was like, that fucking dude can act. And then when he was cast as Joker, I was a little hesitant to it, but then after I was like, no, he can pull it off.
Yeah, dude, he was honest to God. Him and Anton Yelchin are two of the best examples, and I'd say probably your top three of all time, probably Anton Yelchin, Heath Ledger, and Brandon Lee as the three people that we lost in Hollywood early that would have been absolute fucking superstars.
Yeah, if it was, it would be Brandon Lee. If you were ranking them, it'd be Brandon Lee, Heath Ledger, Anton Yelchin.
Yeah, no, I would totally agree with that for sure. And there's others too, obviously, but those are the three that hurt the most, I feel like. My number 4, getting up in it now, getting deep up in it. And You Stole My Design, you son of a bitch. Different movie, same actor. Frailty is going to be my number 4. Dude, forever.
Go ahead and throw mine up there. So I swear to God, dude. Mine's number 4 too. It's Frailty.
Nice. I actually thought it would be higher on yours because I know you love that shit too.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
dude. Say you're a demon, but I don't believe him. Man, this is the quintessential movie that if you're talking to somebody and you go, Frailty was good, people's face perks up and they go, fuck yeah, dude. Frailty. Yeah, man. Like so it was so underrated for its time. Like, and you watch it now and you're just blown away by what a fucking great film it was.
And it's got great misdirection in it too, because you actually start believing well, I don't want to spoil it because I don't know how many of you all have actually seen it. It is amazing, and I'm sure most people have seen it, but there is a shocker at the end when you find out what's been going on. You're like, that little son of a fucking hoe. He's trying to make everybody disbelieve poor Bill, and this entire time you've been nothing but a Satanist in my home where I sleep. Yeah, dude.
Well, my children play with it.
Because at first I felt bad for that little shit. Especially when he was like taken out to the shed. He's like, you go stay out there until you see Jesus. You're like, oh. It's like, uh-oh, that might be a while. And then eventually you're like, oh yeah, man, maybe this guy is nuts. Maybe this is actually like a shared delusion that he's trying to pass on to his kids. And then you find out, well, old Bill was onto something. Bill was onto something.
Such a cool fucking movie, dude. And it's actually scary at times, and it's also just a really good film. But a lot of people don't know this. Bill Paxton directed that, dude. He directed the shit out of that movie and like has his DNA all in it. And then it did whatever it did. He didn't direct a lot of stuff after that. He directed a golf movie after that. But like, dude, man, Hollywood should have recognized the talent they had and had Bill Paxton doing the Mel Gibson thing and doing a lot more directing, because that movie's.
I don't know if it was Hollywood or if it was just Bill Paxton. I think Bill Paxton didn't take anything he didn't really actually believe in. Like he actually was like pretty selective about what he took.
You know, they got death threats for making that, dude. Like the producer said that
Christian groups.
Yeah. They got death threats from super Christian groups about it or whatever. Like,
you might expose the Catholic Church. What are you doing there, Bill?
Yeah, dude, fucking classic. My number 3 is gonna be. We done talked about it once, but we'll talk about it again. Why not? It's a little bit of Super Troopers, buddy. Yeah, dude. You know what? The sequel sucked.
It was awful.
It didn't.
It was bad.
But man, it's like if somebody else made a directed DVD sequel to their movie. Broken Lizard is just so hit or miss. I don't know why. I don't think you can study the fabric of space and time and you'll never understand why. Sometimes Broken Lizard can make an absolute classic, and sometimes they make something that just doesn't work. But the original, man, we already talked about it, but one of the funniest films in the history of the world. And they don't make them anymore.
What was the guy's name? Is it Foster? I think it was Foster. The one that was like, dude, I don't know why that image gets in my head, but when he was like, jacking off on the side of the highway, looking at the billboard. He's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then it kept zooming in on her mouth, and it was like, ooh. And then he like takes the rope and starts choking himself as he's coming. I was like, that's fucking wild shit, dude.
Dude, it's so
and then
good.
when they speed by, it's like, oh god damn it! Fuck. I was like, I can only imagine. You were right in the middle of rubbing one out, and then you got interrupted. Crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's that and the other one was Farva was trying to he literally was trying to get the free hot dog or whatever. So he took the gas pump and put it in the trash can and paid like $4 extra just to get the free hot dog.
I believe that when shit turns purple and smells like sherbet the rainbow. I can't remember that guy. That guy was great too. That actor. He was actually like a well-known actor too. They got to do that role, which is crazy.
I think he died from diabetes.
That guy?
Yeah. The lieutenant, or the police chief.
Yeah.
I think he died.
Oh damn.
No. That was the guy. That was the on the highway troopers guy, the lead guy that did. I don't know why it was Brian Cox was the guy.
Brian Cox
was the dude. I don't know why my brain went to that dark fact. But
yeah. Talking about arresting the joke. It's under arrest.
Fuck Jesus Christ. What's your number 3, whore?
My number 3, we talked about it at pretty good. It's a lot higher than yours, so we don't really need to go much into it. Training Day.
Oh.
It's only, I don't know why it's so high on my list, dude, because I remember watching it for the first time and being like, that's Denzel never plays a bad guy. He's always been the good guy. And to see him in that role as like this jaded cop that's doing all this awful shit and like has no qualms about morality or ethics to get the job done and then just fucking over his partner first day on the job. That was crazy to me, dude. And the acting was off the fucking charts.
Hold on, I don't want to cut you off here, but I don't think I made myself clear enough. When I said that guy died, I didn't mean Brian Cox. I meant the guy who was the chief over the highway troopers.
The bad guys, the bad guy, the Metro cops.
So no, I know Brian Cox. Yeah, my bad.
Go ahead. Training Day had a great script, and again, I mean, Ethan Hawke was incredible in it. Obviously, everybody in that cast was great in it, but Denzel stole the show. I mean, he was the main star for a reason, and without a doubt, that movie works off of his charm in the movie 100%. And it's still to this day, it's so jarring to see him in that kind of role, because to see him as a full on, like without no problems whatsoever, cutting you out, like stabbing you in the back, cutting your throat or whatever to get what he wants as a bad guy. It's great.
He was like, why don't you tell me a joke, Jake, since you won't let me read my paper?
So I was like, quit. When he pulled, I was like, you know what? Fuck you, dude. I don't need this shit. Fuck you.
Yeah, dude, that was that was so intense. That's one of the movies. Things about that movie too is like everybody hates their first day on the job, like everybody does. But imagine being Ethan Hawke in that scenario, and you sit down, and then he's like, "All right, pay the tab."
Yeah,
like, and then you got to deal with that guy.
And there's something about him that's like scary and endearing at the same time. Like he's one of those dudes that you like is the cool kid at school, so you want to impress him, but he bully the shit out of you because he knows he can. And you're like, oh fuck, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, dude, that
because he makes you feel good at first, and then he's like, "Hey, pay my check." I'm like, "What?" And he was like, "No, pay my check."
And he's like, "You got a pretty wife. I bet you like a fucking face to face, don't you?" He's like, "Sir, I'd like to talk about my wife."
Yeah, and you said there, he was like, "Do you see me reading the paper?" But I'm not interested in talking. I was like, "Yeah, I saw that." All right,
so good, dude. Yeah. That's another. We should do a commentary on that.
I thought we might not have done that one.
Yeah, I don't think we have at all. All righty, poo bears. And by the way, guys, thank you for your super chats. We do appreciate them, but we're not going to read them. I'm just kidding. We are going to read them. We're going to do the list first for the people who are just here for that. And please keep them coming. They mean the world to us. They keep us
really appreciate it
moving and scooting through the night. But we will get to all of them. So don't worry, we're not just ignoring them. My number 2. This isn't going to make Jay's list at all. I just realized this isn't going to make your list at all, based on what I know is left and what you don't have on your list, and it's upsetting me. And that's Donnie Darko. Dude, Donnie Darko. I've told the story about me watching it a billion times, so I won't do that again. But this movie blew my fucking mind. Sitting in my college bunk, I've never had maybe 7 blew my mind. There's certain movies that you remember the second the credits come up, and you just sit there like, oh, like a dumb fuck.
Yeah,
that's literally me watching Donnie Darko, and I've watched it a million times since, and every time I watch it I find something new to love about it. And no matter how many times you watch it, at the end of it you still sit and think for a while. and think about what it's about. And so cool. And it's one of Jake Gyllenhaal's got a million great performances, but it was the one that really let you know this dude's fucking got it. Whatever it is, this dude's got it. Donnie Darko is one of my favorite fucking dark, just the world is fucked and we're all gonna die, but at least we could be cool about it and put on eyeliner. Just movies of all time. Yeah, it's a great sci-fi movie too.
It's a great sci-fi movie. It's weird as shit. It's super depressing. It's like after you watch that shit, you're like, I guess I'll go listen to fucking Loser on repeat for a while and stare at myself in the mirror.
I'm a loser.
And then I'll go back to smoking cigarettes, even though I don't smoke them anymore. But I'll just do that because why not? Fuck it. I'll get me lung cancer. Everything sucks. The world's gonna end. A fucking airplane's gonna fall on my face, and a bunny just fucked me. Like,
and also,
it's weird. I don't know.
Dude, it's also underratedly a really great movie about being like a jaded youth. Like being a teenager who looks at the world around you and realizes how fucking full of shit everyone is. And he's in Middlesex, which is the perfect town to look at. And just, it's so open and on display how full of shit people are. It's one of those movies that like really solidified my feeling about all these fucking adults around me are weird, right? Like, this is weird. Like, you're all fucking weird. And still has one of the greatest takes on politics and the right and left party system of all time with the fear and love thing. He's like, you can't put the whole spectrum of human emotions between two things. That is the greatest soliloquy on politics in the history of the world to me. And I'm going to shut the fuck up now. What's your number 2?
By the way, you know what? I just now realized this, and I have pissed my diapers full of shit right now because I'm mad.
No.
I didn't know 13 Ghosts came out in 2001. My whole list is defunct.
Oh, you know would have been in there. I will give you. I'll get.
Nope, I can't go back. I can't go back and fix it.
I know how much you love that movie. Pick one. Pick one to take off and put it on.
God damn it! All right, I'll get rid of. All right, I'll get rid of Joe Dirt. I will put. Yeah, I have to. Fuck it. God damn it!
I know you love that movie. You son of a bitch. I know you do.
I love that movie, and I totally forgot about it. Get that AOL internet. I know. Fucking dial up. Bullshit. I don't even. Yeah, I felt like that. At that point, I felt like John Nash in A Beautiful Mind. It's like the game is rigged. The game is rigged. It's rigged.
You can always count on one of us to fuck up on one movie at least.
I literally I saw it in the chat and I was looking up on my phone. I was like, no, that guy's full of shit. It's next year. It's 2002, and I was like, fuck. It's 2001. Son of a bitch. Okay.
It's funny because like you do it more often. Like you definitely fuck up and forget movies more often. But when I've done it, it's been way more egregious. Like I forgot fucking Goodfellas in 1990. I forgot fucking Goodfellas, which totally fucked up my list. So it happens. But yeah,
totally says Jay really needs to use IMDb. I swear on my life, dude, that's what I was using, and it wasn't on there.
Just sometimes it just skips.
I didn't see it. Anyway, it don't matter. 13 Ghosts is great. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Okay, it's about a hot big titted chick that's the daughter of this guy, and his wife burned up in a fire. They move into this glass house. Matthew Lillard's in it. There's ghosts in the basement. They caught him, and they gotta survive the night. It's awesome. There you go. That's the quick rundown of it.
Welcome to Chris Stuckman's 1 minute movie review.
There you go. That's it. That was actually less than 1 minute, so you're in good hands. Just like my sex life, less than 15 seconds, you're in and out. Anyway, so I did see somebody I haven't seen it yet. I know somebody's gonna be like, see the original one. The new one sucks. No, it's not. That guy's a liar. He just doesn't like life. That's not true. The new one's awesome. Anyhow, number 2 though, going back in, we don't need to talk about it too much because we've already discussed it at great length. Is A Beautiful Mind. It's number 2 on my list. It is what it be.
I fucking told you guys. I know my best friend.
It is what it is. I love that movie. I love that movie to death. And I didn't even mention, obviously, Russell Crowe's awesome in it. Paul Bettany's amazing in it. Jennifer Connelly's incredible in it. But also Ed Harris. A lot of people there's so much talent packed into this sardine can of goodness that people forget that he's in it, and he's awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's a fucking classic. It's great. And you know what else is a classic? Our number 1, which we definitely, I have no fucking doubt, no doubt that we have the same number 1 movie. Say it with me. 3, 2, 1.
Rockstar.
Driving Miss Daisy.
You're a liar. You son of a bitch. You're off by a decade.
Fuck.
You're off.
It's
that was in the 90s, idiot.
Dude, I panicked too because I knew I was gonna make that joke and then I couldn't think of what movie to say. For some reason, fucking Driving Miss Daisy is what popped into my head. Yeah, it's Rockstar, dude. Dude, I fucking love that you had to say your number 1 too.
Robin Barker says, "Goats, ghosts downstairs, Walter, ghosts." Yeah. By the way,
it's crazy how much you hate Scream that you love a Matthew Lillard film.
I never said I hated Matthew Lillard, and I never said I hated Scream. Why don't you quit projecting All
It's
right.
so weird.
Your tits
So
are
weird.
lactating because you're mad about something. I'm not mad about anything. I like fucking Matthew Lillard fine and Scream
These
1.
tits
Yeah, those nipples.
clearly not lactating. You can see the whole nipple. There's no liquid.
But here's the
Okay.
thing. At the end of the day, I will say this. Matthew Lillard, for whatever reason, I was going to say in 13 Ghosts, did he seem drunk? I know he wasn't, but he just seemed like he was like drunk doing the movie.
I can see that. Oh, by the way, another reason to check out the Patreon stream on Saturday. Jay tried Matthew Lillard's tequila for the first time.
I
As
like
well
it.
as-
I can't remember.
You know what? You didn't have the reaction I thought you were going to have. Your reaction was way better than I thought. And you took like 3 different drinks of it. And you didn't like throw up.
Oh,
and piss
okay.
your
That's why I
pants, so it
blacked
was a
out.
win.
That's why I blacked out when I got home. Because I don't do
that's
liquor.
probably it. Yeah,
No,
no, you did. But we did try 3 beers, and that was a fucking shit show ride. But no, Rockstar. Listen, let me tell you guys about how much me and Jay love Rockstar.
Love it.
Okay.
The Rockstar.
I think it was both of our second DVD we ever owned. Okay. Little clip case DVD. Fucking classic, all-time great, totally underrated. No one ever will appreciate Rockstar the way they should. Jay and I were hanging out when Jay was still married. Well, he's married, but with his,
My ex.
you know, we're sitting there and we're all 4 watching a movie, and Jay and I were just like, hey man, you won't go home and just review Rockstar? So we got in the car and drove to my house, one of our first videos, and just sat around it and just reviewed Rock. This is a fucking classic, dude. Mark Wahlberg's best performance.
Mhm.
Okay. One of the greatest rock and roll movies ever made. A fucking unheralded and underappreciated gem of cinema is fucking Rockstar, starring Mark Wahlberg.
So good.
Watch it, you motherfuckers.
We're in Seattle. Is he? Huh? Yeah, dude. I agree. I think without a doubt, it's Mark Wahlberg's best movie. I know a lot of people would say Fear, and I can't argue with you there either. But I feel like Rockstar was something new that I'd never seen from Mark Wahlberg when that movie came out. I wasn't expecting it. And and they did so much in such a short movie, because it really wasn't a long movie. They go through the glam rock, the hair rock, and then they go down, and they're obviously making an homage to Nirvana at the end of the movie when he's wearing like the plaid shirt and the cardigan and stuff like that in Seattle, where grunge rock was born, I guess. I loved everything about that movie, dude. It was so good, and Jennifer Aniston's hot, and that's all. But
And she was
everything
a great girlfriend too.
Yeah, and I'm just the queen. By the way, someone said no Lord of the Rings. Frodo weeps. I know. I wanted to put it on my list, dude, but I saw Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship, 2 or 3 years afterwards, because my dad had bought them. I'd read the books when I was a kid in high school, but I'd forgot all about them, and I didn't watch them until Two Towers was out on DVD. So I'm only going to list the stuff that I remember watching and loving in 2001, and that was one. Rockstar was definitely one that I watched nonstop.
Dude, I don't think we ever did a commentary for fucking Rockstar.
No, we totally did.
Did we? Because if we didn't, we need to again. And maybe
Yeah.
we should anyway.
We got our
Just 'cause
nipples pierced and everything. It was a really great bonding
Dude,
moment.
I watched that movie 2 or 3 times a fucking year. Like, you know, it's
Maybe we didn't. I don't know.
like,
We'd have to go
Mom,
back
I
and
told you to keep him out of my room. Get a haircut.
but I will say that's what I'm saying. That's why the disclaimer at the beginning of the video was that this is our list of 2001. Obviously, the best movies of 2001 is not this list. Lord of the Rings actually was listed, I think, on IMDb as the number 1.
Yeah,
it made the most money that year.
Yeah, dude, the list of 2001 wasn't the best. You're coming out of the 90s. It's definitely not as strong, but a lot of honorable mentions. I'll run through them really quick. Vanilla Sky is fucking dope.
It's a really good
great
one.
Tom Cruise movie. The Mummy Returns, holy shit.
Really good.
The Others, fucking amazing ghost movie.
That's
Black
awesome.
Hawk Down, obviously, is a great fucking film.
I like
The
Eric.
Score,
He said Black Cock Down. That's the worst.
Black Hawk Down. That's
Yeah.
a good film too. I like that one. I actually live that. The Score is Edward Norton, Robert De Niro. The Score is an
That's cool.
underrated fucking movie. I had Scary Movie 2. American Pie 2 was great. Swordfish was in mine. Session 9, fucking dope. Great scary movie.
Session 9, really, really good.
Yeah. Joyride, fucking blasty blast in the pants. Candy cane. Saving Silverman. I can't believe Saving Silverman was in your list. I'm shocked at that.
I think you all liked it better than me, but I still liked it. She's like the emperor. Yeah, but with, like way better tits. Oh, that wasn't. Oh, yeah, that was Saving Silverman. I was gonna say, was that Orange County? No, that was Saving Silverman.
Bop, bop, ba-da, bop, bop, ba-da, bop. How High was fucking dope. That was a funny ass movie. Summer Catch is a great Freddie Prinze Jr.
I love
Matthew
Summer
Lillard
Catch.
film. Yeah, dude. Summer Catch is dope. There's a movie called Tape with Ethan Hawke that almost nobody knows about. I bought it at a dollar store on VHS for $1 because that's what they sold things for. And dude, I wore the shit out of that. That is such a great film. If you
Yeah,
guys
you're
never
starting
seen
to
Tape-
sound. You're starting to sound old too. You're like, you man. You remember? I remember when you know how much a dime bag cost back in my day. It cost a dime, man. Oh, it's like because I remember when a dime bag cost a dime. He's like, you know how much condoms cost back then? It's like, I don't know. We never used them.
Bring me some and a whole lot of pussy. No, dude, that wasn't a dollar store. Actually, I worked at Save a Lot at the time. I had like a $6.50 an hour job at Save a Lot, and probably the hardest I ever worked on a job in my life. By the way, that was a hard job. But they had a dollar section. I bought it there. Tape's fucking awesome. It's a Richard Linklater film. It's fucking great. Out Cold, one of the funniest movies you'll ever see in your fucking life, dude. Out Cold is so good. That is such a fun movie and it's great soundtrack. And Valentine to throw in a slasher in there as well.
By the way, Nighttime, you're right. Hannibal, definitely on that. I love that. That was an awesome movie. I mean, it wasn't as strong as Silence of the Lambs, but it was still a great. The Ray Liotta scene alone is fucking worth the price of admission. When he opens his goddamn head up and he's eating his brain, that's fucking insane to me.
Hannibal's
so
great.
good.
Blow's great, dude. Blow's a good movie. I never liked it as much as everybody else did. I just Blow never did it for me.
Yeah, and then I saw like From Hell, which I never really liked. From Hell, it was all right. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
I'm shocked Ghost of Mars wasn't on your list.
I love Ghost of Mars, but I can understand. I remember liking it, and I watched it a few times, but it was never going to make my top 10 list. Like these movies are like 100%. I would rent all the time and watch them.
Yeah,
and there was another one too. But I'll have to wait till next year. It's going to be on my list for sure. A little sneak peek, I guess, for 2002, because I thought it came out in 2001. It's listed as 2001, but it actually was released in February of 2002. Was Monsters Ball. Underrated as fuck. Underrated.
They actually had sex in that scene.
Yeah, that's the rumor, is that there's a scene between Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton in that movie where they're like having angry makeup fuck sex, and they're like, he slipped it in. For real, on camera. And
just the tip.
Yeah, no, it went in. Apparently, they like legitimately had sex on camera, and they're like, it's for the art. First off, if I'm Halle Berry's husband, Billy Bob, you're gonna have one less dick to worry about because you. That's just not happening. I mean, I can't believe the director was like, yeah, that's right, that's art. And they're like, hey, director man, I think that he's actually fucking. It's like, no, this is art. No,
I can't smell it.
I smell. Dude.
I got to pee so bad. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll see you soon. Monsters Inc. No, it's not. It's not Monsters. It's Monsters Ball, and it's actually an incredible movie. And that was another movie. Heath Ledger was in that as well. It's not in it for very long, but he does showcase his acting ability really well in that as well. Also, yes, Tomo, we are. Let's talk about things. By the way, that Patreon stream was wild. All right. Wild and crazy kids. I don't know if somebody was like, as I know I said during the Patreon stream next time we'll do at least one other prank call again during next Patreon stream, but I don't know if I will because I kind of felt bad about it a little bit. Holly says I like From Hell too. Lamar Luttrell. Oh yeah, listen, I don't know. I totally forgot about that too. Fast and Furious 100% is on the honorable mentions list. That's a great movie. I didn't like fucking race cars and shit. And I love that movie, but yeah, Session 9's great, man. Yeah, Greg, you should watch it. I like it. Well, I remember watching that for the first time. I didn't really like it, but after a while, and I watched it again, it's actually really, really, really funny, and not funny, but scary and thrillerish. What? Cinderella says you said a 12-pack costs $16. I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Someone said Venom Hernandez says I saw Superman. It made me moist. Well, that's good. I hope you had plenty of protection down there to catch all that wetness. Session 9 bores me. It was a boring movie. When I first watched it, I didn't like it. But I think, again, watching it again, it was pretty good. The actor who played Jimmy Olsen was in Rob Zombie's Halloween and The Three Stooges, even in Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Oh, I didn't know that. You're muted, son.
He was also in Santa Clarita Diet, which is a dope-ass fucking show.
Chris says, Jay, you had chicken hanging from your bottom lip during the Patreon. Well, that's not good.
That's not true. You didn't even eat any chicken.
I was like, we did have chicken.
By the way, one thing we did not mention that is very true. Everybody likes to praise James Gunn for his movie soundtracks, and it's fair. I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am. Wasn't fucking good. But Rockstar had one of the greatest movie soundtracks of all time. Did it not?
I can never remember who the actual band was, or not, or at least the singer that was Mark Wahlberg was like lip syncing for that movie.
It's like Black Steel Heart or some shit, like Steel Heart, maybe. It may be Steel Heart, but yeah. Bless my soul, taste my life.
So that guy, whoever that dude, I was like, you should have a way bigger career because his voice is awesome.
Steel Dragon was the band in the movie, but it was a different band that actually made the song. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
know that there's a still, isn't it like a Steel Panther, like a real
The
like
Steel
where they're
Panthers one, but that's not it.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just look it up.
Oh yeah, by the way, Jason X is also on the honorable mentions list. I enjoyed that movie. It's goofy as
I
hell and
fucking hate that
stupid.
movie.
I still like it though for what it was.
I watched it just the other day, and I just dude,
Well, the
God,
reason why I
so
like it
fucking
so much
bad.
because it actually you can say what you want about how goofy and weird and corny that movie is because it is. I understand, but the thing is, they actually made a legitimate, like an actual idea of like what the government would do if they got their hands on Jason. When they can't kill him, they would just put him in a research facility under Crystal Lake
Yeah.
and
No,
study
the
him.
idea was good. It's just, dude, it was even worse than CW. Like it was even worse than fucking Lifetime garbage. Like, dude, that was like the bottom of the bargain bin.
I liked it better
the
than
idea is
Jason Goes to Hell.
Well, yeah, so did I. But like, I'd watch a fat dude take a dump rather than watch Jason Goes to Hell.
What?
Yeah, it's true. That movie's fucking terrible. Steel Heart, by the way, is the name of the of the dude who played the songs in the, you know, it makes my stomach tear. Yeah, it's fucking. You gotta watch that movie, guys. Please watch it. We're begging you.
Yeah, it's actually, well, there was a few people in here that hadn't seen Session 9. Greg was asking if it was any good. It's 100% like worth your time to watch.
Eric, we fucking get it.
She is. She's really
Jesus.
hot. She is hot.
She's wonderful.
I'm starting to suspect, Eric, that you're maybe a fan. Maybe you're a fan. I don't
I don't know
know.
if you know this.
I don't know if you are.
I like
That's from Saving Silverman. Yeah, when they were like obsessed with Neil Diamond, it's like we're kind of fans. It's like, yeah, he got us a restraining order at one time too, and it's like, you know, it's crazy.
Dude, I just want to fucking just one time at karaoke, just get ripped and just get up there and do every song from fucking Rockstar together. That'd be the best. That'd be
They
the
don't
best
have
night
it.
of our lives.
They don't have them.
I know. We got to find a better one that has them. So, what are you gonna do?
Well, I have to
What
go
are you
pee
gonna do?
now again.
Enjoy your pee-pee. Have a good pee-pee. Have it on me. Wait, that's no. I don't want you to pee on me. Actually, I'd prefer it if you didn't. I'm not a guy who likes to get peed on. Do you guys like that? Some people like that. Golden showers is what they call them. Sick people. Sick world. Sick world. I'm not here to cock judge. Or to, it's not called cock judging. It's called kink shaming. Yeah. Cock judging, kink shaming. One and the same. Hella, calm down. She heard golden showers and all of a sudden she goes nuts. You know? I hear our president likes golden showers. That was a rumor going on for a while, right? You know, whatever, dude. I'm not here to judge you. No, Clinton, I don't want to do a poll to see us better list. It's not about competition. We're friends who love films. Okay? I'm not going to compete with my love of film with you. I have seen Rush Hour, Jabroni. It's a good film. I do like that one a lot. Blu-ray, if that's true, then fuck my life, dude. There's no reason for a goddamn Jimmy Olsen TV show. Can we stop? Fucking, we already had a goddamn Alfred Pennyworth show. I think we learned. I think superhero fatigue is a real fucking thing. All right, let's pump the brakes and keep it with the shit that we actually want to see. Nobody needs to see a Jimmy Olsen goddamn TV show. Calm yourselves. You get enough superhero shit in the world as it is, you know? No. I love Highly Suspect, Benny G. They're one of my most favorite modern bands. Bad Flowers, they're okay. I don't get into them as much. It's a little too showmany for me, but I do love Highly Suspect. Really good. Sometimes they make really bad music, but sometimes when they make good music, it's fucking great, pal. There's nothing wrong with fucking couches. I mean, you can say what you want about the guy, but that's fine. I don't mind that. He's a human being. Let him fucking couch. Couches need love too, Craig. You know? Say what you want. I'm not saying it's perfect. That's not the thing that's going to make me not, you know. That's fine. The Jimmy Olsen ladies man thing I thought was just a funny joke. But then again, these days, speaking of Highly Suspect, these days, you know, that may be the type of dude people are into. I kind of sold as that, like, modern wise, people don't want the big buff David Cornsweat. They're probably more into the Jimmy Olsen type. Women are in the new age, you know, it's better to be soft hearted than rock bodied.
You gotta be soy to put that wiener in, I guess. I don't know.
You said that. I thought you were going to go with, you got to be strong. You got to be put together.
I thought, yeah, it was kind of, I don't know if Jimmy, he's all right in it, but I didn't get the whole thing. Like, let's give him a really hot chick that is obsessed with him. And then everybody's like, how do you do it? I'm like, it's not.
I think
Maybe that guy's got great game. That's probably what it is. He's either that or a huge schlong.
Yeah, I could see that and taste it.
I don't know. I'm sorry, dude. Our neighbors, like, dude, every fucking week, dude, 2 or 3 times a week. They have salmon patties or some bullshit that smells like because it like filters into the fucking apartment, dude. It smells like the inside of Courtney Love's vagina in here.
Don't talk to your father that way,
dude. It's like I think Aquaman lives fucking next door. I hate that goddamn smell, dude. I hate fucking salmon patty smell. I hate it.
I love salmon patties. Your mom used to make the best.
I know. I hate it,
and that's not a sexual joke. His mom used to make salmon patties, and Jay and his brother would be like, "Ew, salmon patties." I'm like, "Give me them shits. Put some ketchup."
Yeah,
on
we come home from school and stuff. Like, hey, mom, what are we having for dinner? She's like, "Oh, honey, I got you some salmon patties, some green beans." I'm like, well, I guess I'll have some fucking Cheerios. I'll have a ketchup packet or 2. Yeah, dude. I hate that fucking smell, dude. And I like salmon, but not salmon patties. That fried shit, fuck that. That is gross as shit. That's so nasty.
That good, dude. That shit was good. You're wrong.
Now it's time for some apple cider, huh?
Enjoy. I wish I just started just now. Probably should have.
What are you? Are you getting a little red in the face there? Get a little sauce?
No, not me. Never. I don't drink alcohol. You get addicted.
Who's got their Red Wings? What?
Ew.
Greg says nasty. Make a sandwich out of it. No, dude. No way. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the look of it. It looks like an old lump of shit that someone left out in the sun.
Let's see what you got to say. Jack K, American Pie 2, Scary Movie 2, Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, 2 of those made the list. 2 of those made the list. American Pie 2 made my honorable mentions. American Pie 2 is funny, dude. It's better. I think it was better with time, unlike the first one.
Yeah, American Pie 2 it was good. Did you like it better than the first one though? Some people did. Like they thought it had better story.
I still go with the first one, but I like it better now than I used to. Jeremy Shelley said, I just want to tell you both good luck. We're counting on you. What movie is that from? Huh? Best channel on YouTube. Hey, thanks, buddy.
Hey, appreciate that. Just wanted to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you. Is that Armageddon? Did I freeze or did Mike freeze? Hello? I don't know. Who froze? Oh, God, it's not. Yeah, can you? God damn. You guys can still see me? I'm still here? Yes? Jay is? Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, Mike looks like he's deciding whether or not that fart was wet or if it was just a fart. All right, cool. Yeah, Mike's got that look on his face like, I don't know, it's kind of squishy down there. It could just be. All right, cool. All right, cool. Just so I'm assuming, want to tell you both, that's Armageddon. I don't know what the answer is, Jeremy. Mike's iced out right now. Yeah. Code Brown. Yeah, dude, it's Code Brown. Code Brown. I don't know, dude. This is great. I usually am always on the receiving end of the bad internet dick, so I'm glad that it's visiting Mike's bumhole for once. Now, what? I guess we just hang out. I don't know. I know where the super chats are. Hold on, or we can get back to those. I'll answer the ones. Hold on. By the way, I want to know if I'm right, though. Hey, what was the answer to that question, Jeremy? Airplane. Oh, you guys answered it. I literally thought somebody was talking about an airplane. I was so stupid. All right, Mike. All right, I could see Mike, so he's going to work on something real quick. I think maybe his headset died or some shit. I don't know. Do I look like I work at fucking Radio Shack? I don't know what happened to his nets. So, Airplane. That's a great movie, though. We also have Jeremy Shelley saying as well, I sent you guys an extended ending to the TCM remake to your email. Did you see it? If not, look it up. I think you guys will be impressed. Not bad.
Sorry, my computer just turned
Sunshine.
off. It just, dude, I've never seen that in my life. My computer just went, and just, I just fucking turned off.
Dude, I was telling you, your face froze. It looked like you were like contemplating whether or not that fart was wet. Like you're like,
I've never seen that. I hope that's not a sign of things to come, but it just turned off.
Yeah. By the way, that quote that Jeremy had was from the movie Airplane.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I was thinking Bill and Ted. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. We're both stupid. Wrong. But yeah, so then Jeremy has also said that he sent us an extended ending to the TCM remake to the email.
I did not see it, but I'll check it out. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh.
That's not a real thing. You're a liar.
All right.
I don't see the email though, but I'll check it out later, man.
Appreciate you, Jeremy. We have Cineroth saying, Loomis, you owe me a 12-pack for babysitting Michael. You didn't even kiss me when you picked him up. Because I'm not gay. I don't owe you shit.
You have
Oh,
to be
you-
gay kiss another man.
Yeah, you kind of do. If you liked it, you kissed him on purpose, you're gay. All right?
just
I
don't
don't
like
care
the
what
way
you
that-
you can spin it all you want. This isn't the spin factor with O'Reilly. You don't get to make up the rules. And I don't owe you nothing. Okay? Humanity owes you a service. Thank you so much for helping us out and babysitting a psycho killer. I really appreciate you. You're not getting a 12-pack of beer. Get out of here.
Not being a pinhead. Pinhead.
We have Michael Parton said, can Slenderman sing Hands on Me by Sinead O'Connor? I don't know what the fucking song that is, dude. I have no idea what.
I never heard it.
Yeah, Hands on Me. I have no idea what that is. Sorry. I would sing it, but I don't know. I've never. The only Sinead O'Connor song I know is that the one that she sang when she's like really staring at the camera, crying a lot. Probably because of her haircut.
Is it Sa de moi?
No, that's
Sassy.
no, that's not her.
Oh,
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sorry, Michael. I would.
She's
but I
dead.
Don't know. Did she die?
I think.
Oh
she
yeah,
died.
she did. Yeah, she did die. Yeah. Tanner freaking Bowl says,
Good to see
hey,
you, buddy.
Hey man, he says, hey fellas, about to get a job at the movie theater in Richmond, Kentucky. Come on down and let's bang bang.
Woo!
My favorite movies from from 01 are Shrek, Monsters Inc., 13 Ghosts, and Joe Dirt, just to name a few. Those are all solid selections. I forgot. Yes, Shrek would be on my honorable mentions list as well. Hey man, that's awesome.
I could never
Congratulations.
get into Shrek, man. I never got it. I could never stroked my chord, you know?
Well, I thought it was great. I liked the idea that it was kind of like tongue in cheek with the whole fantasy characters without like they were being overtly sexual with some things, but they were. And also you have John Lithgow voicing Farquaad, which is great. Farquaad.
It was sexual? I didn't know it was sexual.
There was like
That's
tongue in cheek
disgusting.
stuff like
Fucking
wink wink.
perverts.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Anyway. But hey, man, congratulations on the job. That's awesome. That was always a cool thing I wish we could have got a job at the movie theater when we were kids.
Yeah, never did that. I had a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
You could say that I have an extensive collection of name tags and hairnets, but I never worked at a movie theater.
Yeah, it was always hard to get into it, like to actually work there. It was like you had to know somebody on the inside to get you. It was like getting a fucking job at Fort Knox or something. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
I did bang a girl who worked at the movie theater, though.
sexy. Smell like popcorn and fizzled dreams.
It wasn't a positive experience.
We have Nighttime says, who do you think will play the new Batman for DCU? I don't know. I have no idea.
Alan Ritchson. That's what I'm going with.
I have seen his name pop up a few times on Google about a possibility. He's got the body built for it.
Depends on the body, and I've got the brains.
Well, it depends on what they're going for, though, because are they going to go with the Batfleck type of body? Are they going to go with that kind of dude? Because yeah, he's perfect for it. Are they going to go with more of a slender type of Batman? The weird thing is, it's going to be called Batman Brave and the Bold, right? Like that's James Gunn's next one.
I think so.
Yeah, and the logo looks like something from the 70s, like the Adam West. Here's my question: are they going to put him back in the blue suit with the underwear on the outside? Because I just don't think that's going to work.
No, well, it'll probably be more like, bright and shit like that. But like, did I hear Andy Muschietti supposed to be directing Brave and the Bold? I hate that if so, but I think that's chat. Tell me, you guys are smarter than we are. I think it's supposed to be Andy Muschietti, and I fucking hate that, dude. That's bad news bears.
Here's the thing: I think that you can get away with if you put Batman in the blue suit. I think you could still work it. You could do it carefully. You're not going to get away with the panties on the outside anymore. You're just not going to do it. Tim Burton completely ruined that forever, going back to the Adam West days. But if they go with the blue suit, I mean, I'd be fine with it, but there's no way they can put the panties on the outside again. But as far as like who's going to play him, man, I don't know.
Dude, it is. So according to the chat, it's supposed to be Andy Muschietti, which I hate because that definitely guarantees we're going to get the same cinematographer again. And you're right. He has terrible visual taste, Tyler. I agree. I don't think Andy Muschietti is a bad director, but he is not a stickler for special effects. And dude, a Batman movie looking corny with bad CGI is just, unless you're going pure Adam West, that's bad news, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like the whole James Gunn universe is supposed to be a lot more of a lighthearted approach and take on the DCEU. So
no, never.
Okay. Large granny panties, large granny underwear, undies on the outsies. Thank you. Nighttime says Sean Patutas says, "Hey guys, finally able to catch a live again and got
Sean P
just got-
tattoos, you fucking fuck.
That's fine. It's fine. You can say what you want to say. Potato, potato. I'll say what I got to say. And just got tickets for Blink-182 in St. Louis.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's
nice.
fucking awesome.
Sean Patatos.
Dude, I'm going to see him in Cincinnati. I think it'll be my 7th time seeing him. I'm very excited. It's going to be a good time.
God damn, why don't you just join the band at this point? Holy shit.
I would follow, dude, if I wasn't married with children, I would follow them around like a dirty little whore because it's all I have in my life.
It's like, Tom, use my asshole for stress relief. Yeah, cool stuff, man. Thank you. Boot Scoot Boogie says, should I rush to see Superman? And I'm drunk. Well, don't drive. Maybe Uber there and just don't ruin it for anyone else. But hey, why not? Just go see it.
Yeah, go do it. Superman's probably fun when you're drunk. Yeah, definitely.
I told Stacey James during Patreon, I was like, hey man, I like, because I like Stacey be that kind of guy. I was like, go smoke a bowl and then go watch it. I bet it would blow your fucking mind because there's so much special effects going on in that movie.
Most of them aren't good, but like, yeah.
Well, I mean, they're all right. I've seen some bad shit before.
There's a lot happening though. You won't get bored. I can promise you that.
Yeah. Jacob, hey man, thank you so much. Says, Seth News, y'all listen to Yellow Card. Have you heard the 2 new songs that came out last month? Travis Barker produced them and played drums on them. I love them. Not as much as I love y'all though. Heart emoji, squirts. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Better Days. It's good. I like it fine. There's something about Travis Barker producing stuff. I'm not one of those people who like shits on everything he produces because I'm sure you know this, Jacob. A bunch of people like poop on everything he produces, which I disagree with. I think he has the formula down to a T, and the songs are good, but they just don't feel that original to me. I think it's missing something when he produces things. But no, I like him just fine. I like Charlotte's new song, Jacob. Do you like that one? I thought that was pretty dope.
Is Yellow Card the one like, I got the stars for you?
No, the Yellow Cards. There's a place up on Ocean Avenue.
Oh yeah, I love those guys. They're great. I love Yellow Cards. I love them. I also like them in soccer. They're great.
I'm seeing Yellow Card and Day to Remember and Dinosaur Tape. Or that's not the name of the Dinosaur something. I think it might be Dinosaur Tape. Shit. In a couple months in November.
Good stuff, Jacob. And then Jacob also says, by the way, Mike, what is your favorite Blink song from the Skiba era? Mine is either San Diego or No Heart to Speak of. Love y'all. Love
dude. Listen, dude, I fucking okay. I thought that was someone different. I'm like, man, we were really going pop. I love this. But the entire California album, dude, it is literally my family's vacation album. Like, we do not go on vacation because one of our first vacations we could afford to go to the beach with MJ when she was real little was the year that California came out, and we listened to it the whole way to the beach and the whole time we were there. So every vacation now we listen to the entire California album. It's just a cool family thing that we do together. So I love all the Skiba stuff. I even love 9 and all that stuff. My favorite, San Diego, was a fucking great one. It's impossible for me to pick a favorite. I'll say the only thing that matters, or what, I'll say that one just because it's underrated. But I love them all. I love the Skiba Blink era. They weren't as fun live because they didn't have the fun, like you didn't have the camaraderie between Tom and Mark, so they weren't as fun live. But the songs were almost at least or just as good.
I like Aha, Take on Me.
That's a great song.
That's a great song.
Take on me.
There we have a missing person that was found once again. Colton Kaler. I really enjoyed this Superman 8.5.
Well, there he is. Yeah. Now he shows the fuck up. He's not there for our beer chugs, but he's here to give his review on Superman.
Hey man, you know what? We understand. You had a Fortnite tournament. You couldn't break away from it. We get it. I understand. But hey man, Mike gave it 8.5. I gave it an 8. So I'm glad you liked it, dude. Chris Sampson. Hey, thank you. He's like, damn, that's Amore. Yeah, it is.
That's Amore.
Oh, there we go. Well, he's not said anything crazy yet, but JT Ensel, aka Owsley, we know who he is. We love him. He says Frailty was the best 01 film, but 11-14 is better. It's got to happen one day. Like, I mean, you know what?
Did you guys just see my crack?
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
smelled it too.
We opened it in the Patreon stream, JT. If you weren't there, we opened your 11-14 box in the Patreon stream. We have it now. We own it, and we're still not going to watch it. But thank you.
Yeah,
sending
dude,
it.
JT really wants us to watch this movie, dude. Like, I mean, he's gone as far to send it to us in the mail. I'm waiting on a fucking telegram to show up at our doorstep. Be like, have you heard of a movie called 11-14? Yeah, but hey, we really appreciate JT. Thank you, dude. Sandy Papito says, Dr. Loomis, can you explain the dangers of Courtney Love's vag? Like I'm Simba learning about the Outlands. Is her vag particularly treacherous? Yes, only the bravest men venture forth into this disgusting land filled with shadows and disease. And they come back changed, the ones that do come back. It is a deathly cursed land that only the foolish venture to. Imagine Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees' butt cracks opened up. And that smell that emanated from it. Well, now you can kind of get a glimpse into that vag. Disgusting, terrible dark hole of death. Stay away from there, Sheriff. Stay away.
You see that movie, The Descent?
Descend into hell by the labia. Yeah, so we got Mercutio also saying, yeah. Mercutio 80 says Superman was awesome, better than I expected to be. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way too. I just had fun with it. Like I didn't really know all that Snyder Bros war thing going on, except for the few times that Mike had mentioned it to me, but I didn't know it was that terrible. So I went in and just like, you know, I love Man of Steel, but I'm going to give it a chance. It actually turned out pretty good. It wasn't that bad. I think David Cornsweet is actually a good Superman.
Yeah, no, I liked it, man. I enjoyed it. It's a nice entry into the rogue gallery of Superman films.
It's funny though, dude. Like people that are actually fighting about this online, they're like, "Oh, because they showed like side by side comparisons of not just they're doing the Rotten Tomato scores, which is probably not the most reliable source. They're like,
it's not at all.
I know, yeah. No, they're like, look at the Rotten Tomato scores and get Man of Steel versus this, and they're like, oh yeah, because Rotten Tomatoes is reliable. And then the Snyder Bros will come back. The fucking shots are hilarious, and they'll show like a picture of Henry Cavill's Superman versus David Cornsweet. It's like, who's the real Superman? Look at those muscles, dude. I mean, tell me he doesn't. And they're like, yeah. And then someone's like, yeah, that's great if you want padded muscles. And then the guy like came back and he was like showing pictures of Henry Cavill with his shirt off. He's like, where's the padded muscle, bitch? Where's the padded muscle, bitch? And
I will say Henry Cavill definitely is more jacked. I mean, if that's what we're going,
the rumor was that the Superman suit that they used had padded, like to make him look bigger than he actually was.
97% of Superman suits or superhero suits have padding. Like,
no,
did you guys see Robert Pattinson in Batman? I mean, come on.
Well, Christopher Reeve didn't. Like Christopher Reeve actually looked like that because he said he didn't want to take any kind of enhanced supplements or whatever. Like worked out all the time. Like that, his body was his body.
Well, he's a special man. He was a special.
Yeah, but I was like, are you guys straight? Because if you're not, and you're arguing, like, look at him with his shirt off. Tell me I'm wrong. I splooge it out at least 3 times a week to that. What? And we have Ron the Leprechaun, Mike and Jay. It's my YouTube anniversary with you gays. Okay, what you got on my 40, homies? I'm not drinking a 40. I won't be doing that. Ron the Leprechaun.
1 year of sucking, fucking, and touching with Ron the Leprechaun. Cheers, pal. This is a non-alcoholic beverage.
Thank you. Tastes just
Cheers,
like
buddy.
Apple juice.
It does. It's so
Appreciate
good.
you, man.
And alcohol free.
And happy 1 year anniversary. Nighttime. Loomis.
You know what I mean?
Please do Hit Me, Baby by Britney Spears. I don't want to open up a lawsuit. What are you talking about? I'm not going to hit you. And don't call me baby. And I won't call you Britney.
That was better than actually singing it, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm just, yeah. Robin Barker says, we're getting more prank calls, right? Well, I actually mentioned that with his internet froze. I know that we promised to do it in the next Patreon stream. Like, we will open up to 1 or 2. I do kind of feel bad about it. So we'll have to, I don't want to, go too long because Harold was great. But then there's other people I don't want to fuck with too much because I don't want to, because it's a hard job doing customer service shit. And then have 2 assholes calling on a Saturday. Yeah. But then again, it kind of does break up the monotony of their work, though.
I look at it as long as you're being funny, like our shenanigans are cheeky and fun. You know, like as long as it's like that, I think it's okay. But there is another caveat to that. We have to be careful about it because certain states, I learned this, I researched it afterwards. It's illegal to record phone calls with people. So
they record us, so fuck
we may have broken some laws.
This call might be used for future training videos.
We could possibly be sued, but that's a possibility at any moment of any day with this channel. So, but I will say this, we will look into it and we will find the states that we can call and harass in fun ways. And we will continue to do that as long as it's as long as we're not going to get fucking sued.
Yeah, but
I would like to continue doing that in Patreon, but it have to stick to the Patreon. We can't do it on the main channel.
We get booted on this one. And by the way, harassment's a strong word. I like to call it just some fun times.
Heavy petting.
No, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It was years ago, but Mike and I at one time we did so much prank calling. I really feel like I'm telling a story from Step Brothers. Like last year was my biggest year for pussy. No, no, no. But 1 year we did so much prank calling, and it was one night. Like we just like nonstop. Like we did it for like 8 hours, dude. Like it was like our job, nonstop. And like the next day in the fucking local newspaper, it was like reported prank calls caused all this mayhem. And they were like talking about doing like a task force shit. And I was like, we did that. It was crazy. You remember that? It scared me, dude, because I read it in the paper and I'm like, what the fuck?
That was us. And I also remember there's two stories that I remember also your parents getting the phone bill and Big Dad and my mom arguing about the phone bill because we called somebody 1-900 numbers and Miss Cleo and different things on your parents' phone bill. But also,
well, they were liars because it was supposed to be the first minute for free, but we were on there longer than we should have.
Do you remember, dude? We called a 1-900 number one time on his parents' phone bill, and back when you had landlines, and I actually got mad at the girl because she was like, "What do you want to do to me?" And I'm like, "I'm paying you to tell you what you're supposed to do." She's like, "Yeah, but you got to get me started." I was like, "This shit's by the minute, lady. Are you serious? I have to fucking prime your engines? I'm paying for this."
Here we go. I'm paying for some sexual fantasies, and I got a woman on the phone telling me what to do. Great. I can't even escape it in my fantasy world. I'm kidding.
No, honest to God, if you guys are on the Patreon and you do not watch the stream, we hadn't done it in probably 15 years, and those were 3 amazing prank calls that we pulled off. There was some of our best work, and it was like a bike, dude. We were just right back at it.
I think somebody said it in Patreon, and it was right though. It's right on the money. They're like, "This is millennial cringe," and I love it. I'm like, that's exactly what it is. It's millennial cringe. But you know, it wasn't. So good, it's not like we were doxing anybody. It's not like, you know, like we're these weirdos that go out on TikTok and they harass strangers and they do like, you know, stupid shit to try to get a reaction to them. This was literally just prank calling people, saying stupid shit, and then like, you know, having fun. Like it wasn't like we're not trying to, you know, say anything. We didn't attack them personally or anything weird like that.
No. We were calling customer service numbers and just saying stupid shit.
Yeah.
Seeing how long we can keep on the line.
Child of the Corn says best/favorite wrestler who never won the title.
Fuck, I don't know who
never won the title that deserved to win the title.
Did DDP win the title at one point?
He never did. No,
DDP did not win. That's bullshit.
Yeah, DDP didn't win it. Instead, they gave it to fucking David Arquette for some reason. Good job. You handled it. I don't know. Like, I know there's one I'm missing, and he definitely deserved it.
I got another one. I got a twofer.
You can't look at the chat and act like you came up with it on your own.
Fucking not, dude. I swear to God. The dude, he just passed away. He was a fucking. He literally revived wrestling for us, and he passed away. I'm so ashamed. Bryant.
I know what you're talking about. The Fiend.
You guys know
the Fiend.
The Fiend. Yes, yeah. That's one too. That guy should have been put to the fucking top with what he was doing for
I don't know if
fired
he
his
won.
ass instead.
I don't know if he won the
Bray Wyatt. Thank you.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt. I don't know if he won or not, but I would say Roddy Piper. I don't know if he actually won the heavyweight title. I know he had titles before, but I don't know if he won the heavyweight title. I could be wrong, but Roddy Piper would be my guy.
The chat's favorite, it seems, is Scott Hall. There's some.
Dude, Scott Hall, yeah, 100%. Scott Hall deserved it, 1,000%, dude. Razor Ramon, this not even just the character of Razor Ramon, but Scott Hall himself, the charisma of Scott, 1,000% deserved it. He also was a great wrestler as well. He exuded personality and charisma, but he was also a great technical wrestler.
Watch you lie to me, dude. DDP was champ 3 fucking times.
No, he wasn't. You're lying, Resident Dr. Evil. I don't know what you're talking about.
You lost the scholarship. You couldn't go.
Okay, you're right. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'm thinking of the WWE title. That's maybe what I'm thinking of. But he really didn't have much of a run there either. But okay, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Fucking whore.
Go back to Fashion Beach.
Dude, who's the main guy now? Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was fucking a block away from where I live at Kroger selling his vodka.
Dude, I know Cody Rhodes is awesome. I wouldn't know that guy from fucking Adam if I saw him. I'm like, that guy's got that guy's got a lot of tattoos and he's got weird hair.
No, he was, dude. This Kroger over here has had John Daly. They've had fucking they had John Daly. They had Cody Rhodes was there, like selling their liquor and stuff. Like it's like a main high point for. I'm hoping Bryan Cranston will come because I will show up and get in line for that shit.
feel like you should have been Lex Luthor.
Dude, that's what I'd say to
100%.
too.
We have Colton Candler. I missed one Patreon stream, and you played Madden and do prank crawls. Why don't you cry?
I know.
About it? Why don't you cry?
I know.
About
Hey, thank
Cry
God the replay's available, Colton. You motherfucker. Not even a note.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude. Yeah,
Oh,
you missed
dude,
it. You missed a
since
great
you're
stream,
here,
dude.
dude.
It was a really fun stream.
Since you're here, Colton, I was planning to show you this.
Dead air. Guess what happens? I don't know how to. I'm not gonna fill it because he's coming right back. That's why I'm not gonna do it.
Dude, you sounded like fucking Garth when Wayne left. It's like, hey,
I was like, dead air.
Colton, your trophy for winning last year's
Oh, that's not
beer chug competition in the Patreon. It's an alien, as you can see, holding a beer.
It looks like it looks like that alien has just done an anal probe and it's like, yeah, rock and roll. You want a beer?
I'm gonna get a little stand for him, and I'm gonna have your name inscribed on it because Colton won the most beer chugs in 2024, and I'm gonna mail it to you. It's
Somebody was like, why is it an alien? Because that means that he's out of this world. It means you're out of this world.
Because aliens are fucking cool. This is heavy too. It's got some weight to it, and then you can finger its butt.
Oh, there you go.
If you want,
that's
to.
fun for
You
everybody.
can probe them. Yeah,
Mustache
nice.
ride. Thank you, Colton. We have Christopher Sampson. Hey, dudes, I hope Coogler made a movie. Or no, I hope Coogler makes a movie. Clive Owen, John Bernthal, Melissa Barrera, Rosie Perez, a period graphic horror movie about El Dorado with Sydney Sweeney and Jack Quaid, Pedro Pascal, Diego Luna as Chief.
Fuck, you wrote the whole goddamn thing, bro.
There you go, Chris. You need to submit this to Hollywood and get that shit rolling.
We're done. You won. You did it. The movie's fucking in production.
That would be,
right now.
but that would be an extremely. I would say that price tag is going to be heavy.
It's not too bad though, because Clive Owen's probably at a discounted rate these days. John Bernthal's probably
John Bernthal's a hot ticket. Sydney Sweeney's a hot ticket. Rosie Perez is still a hot ticket. Jack Quaid, not so much. Pedro Pascal, fuck that. I don't like that.
I'd say save some money by taking Pascal out of there. He's a little oversaturated at this point, and you got a fucking winner.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, Chris.
Yeah, I like it, man. It's good stuff. Good list. We have Wild Willie. Phil Good Show is stick on. Well, hold on a second. Phil Good Show is stick on Apple TV underdog sports show. Owen Wilson, likable self. Timothy Oliphant, handsome some bitch he is. Could have been Bond 15 years ago. 1000%. I easily see that. Dude, Timothy Oliphant is one of those dudes that for whatever reason he just kind of fell through the cracks of Hollywood. And he had good movies and he was memorable in the movies that he was in. But dude, there's something about Timothy Oliphant. You always look at him, you're like, dude, you should have been like next level on the movie star tier list.
Yeah, and it's not like he's done bad for himself, but like he never had that explosion like Ryan Gosling or something like that for sure. But dude, I cannot wait to watch Stick on Apple TV. I love Shrinking and I love Ted Lasso. I'm waiting for a couple more episodes to drop because I like to binge those shits.
By the way,
be great.
Because we did talk about Bryan Cranston as Lex Luthor. Cody mentioned Timothy Oliphant playing Lex Luthor.
You could do that, yeah.
Well, I mean, he's already done the Volte with Hitman. I mean, by the way, I know that people had their problems with Hitman, but he was fucking great as Hitman.
Yeah, no,
I actually would have loved to follow up with that and see where it could have gone. But
Oliphant can play a bad guy. He did it in The Girl Next Door. He did.
He was a bad guy, but he was kind of like one of those like I'm not really a bad guy, but I see gray a lot.
Yeah,
because he helped the kid. He helped him.
He was also a bad guy in Die Hard 4, and he did a good job there. So
yeah,
why not?
Good stuff, Wild Willie. Michael Parton. Josie and the Pussycats would be ranked as my number one. It's also my ultimate guilty pleasure. I'm also a huge fan of the Archie comics.
Dude, Josie and the Pussycats is so fucking funny. That is such a good movie.
A lot of people love that shit. Yeah,
dude, it's so good. I gotta change my battery. Yeah, I don't have to go anywhere.
Archie fuck Jarhead. What? There were a couple. We have Terry of the Dead, but that's a good pick, Michael. Says, a member for 12 months, appreciate you. Says, it's crazy rain and floods here in New Jersey today. My top 10 for 01, 13 Ghosts, Frailty, From Hell, A Beautiful Mind, The Others, Super Troopers, Mummy Returns, Training Day, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship, Harry Potter 1. That's a good list too. Harry Potter 1, it goes back for me. It was the same thing as Lord of the Rings. I didn't really get into the Harry Potter movies until after I think the third one was out and on DVD, and my dad had been watching them and I borrowed them from him and then I got into them. But Mummy Returns is solid too. Yeah, I like everything you got here. Everything is good. Okay, you're hired. You got the job. From Hell, not so good. That's the dark mark on your list.
Harry Potter, just like Lord of the Rings for me, man. I tried to get into it. I used to, when they would come out, I used to go see them with Katie because it was like she loved them, and I would go see them with her, and she even thought the movies kind of sucked in a lot of cases. But like I would go see them with her, and every time I would just sit there like, Like I
Yeah.
cannot get into
Well, I just think that you were hit with a spell called stupefy.
it.
No, here's the thing. At the end of the day, the Harry Potter 1 and
Disturbed.
2 are definitely kids' movies, without a doubt. Like, you don't, I mean, you really got to watch them to kind of get to know what's going on, but you could probably skip over them, be fine. When you get into when they get older and it gets a little bit more serious, it gets really, really good. I think you'd like Prisoner of Azkaban. I think you'd like
I've
that
seen
one.
that, dude. I saw the later ones. It's just this fucking dork waving a wand around going, "Kebab, and I don't give a fuck. I can't
Yeah,
give
well,
a fuck.
He's a wizard, Harry.
I can't do it.
That's what they do. They wave it around. Robin Barker says, Robin Barker, Frailty came out in 2001 and might be the best 01 film. Very underrated, extremely. Would have loved to have seen more Bill Paxton directed films. R.I.P. Yeah, that we were actually mentioning earlier about actors that were taken too early, and I mean Bill Paxton's definitely on that list. John Ritter is on that list.
Yeah.
But yeah, do 100%. Frailty, and Mike said it right. It's so strange that it never gets brought up in conversation that often, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
When people are talking about awesome cerebral horror films, they never bring that up. But it's so good. It's so good.
There is a 4K coming out too. They're doing a 4K of that, which is dope.
Yeah. But yeah, awesome observations there, Robin. We have Mackenzie Allen. No message attached. Just says hello, Mackenzie.
I love the name Mackenzie, by the way. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
Good on
We
you.
have Tim McChicken. Says this is your list. Lord of the Rings, number 1, Shrek, Monsters Inc., Harry Potter, and the Sorcerer's Stone. You have to make sure. Jeepers Creepers, Training Day, 13 Ghosts, Scary Movie, Hannibal, and The Mummy Returns. That's really good. Actually, I've seen a lot of people putting Hannibal. I feel kind of bad about not putting it on the list. And Monsters Inc. The thing about Monsters Inc. I remember watching it, but it was never. I liked it. I thought it was a cool movie, but I don't know. I just never put it in my top 10 for 2001.
And Hannibal, dude, I think it's good. It's so fucking different than the original movie. And they had I can't remember her name, Julie something.
Juliette Lewis.
Yeah,
no, is that her? Not her. Fuck, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
She's a girl who's always looked like she's 45, like
Mhm.
20 years ago, and then 20 years later.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. She was good. She's a good actress, but her replacing Jodie Foster just made no fucking sense. The movie was still fine. I just didn't think it was. It's
well, yeah. When they replaced her at the Clarice thing, and they're like, no
Julianne
one will
Moore.
notice. No one will
Julianne Moore.
notice.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I saw it. It's not her. It's stupid.
Dude, I think there's like Silence of the Lambs and Manhunter up here, and then everything else like
Do
starts
another
here.
movie that never gets the credit that it deserves, and I think it came out in 06. I don't know. I can't remember. But Red Dragon with Edward Norton is really good.
I've never seen that fucking
It's
movie.
so fucking. It's
I've never
awesome.
seen that.
It's a prequel to Silence of the Lambs. It's really good.
Yeah, it's basically Manhunter, but it's Edward Norton.
Yeah. We have Michael Parton says, what's Marky Mark's experience on Planet of the Apes? That's actually another banger of a movie, though. It is a good movie.
I was in that fucking movie, and I didn't even like it very much. You know why they didn't have Toki Boogers for me on set? They didn't want to let me try to outrun the wind. They wouldn't let me think of any girls on any roller coasters.
Oh.
It was very upsetting to me. I said, hey, director, let me say hi to your mother for me. And then I'll come over and I'll curb stomp you like a Puerto Rican because I want to take a fucking 6-pack of Bud Light. It was, that movie, I did not like that movie.
You know when he got that check, though, for that movie? Because I think that was his first big, giant movie. He was like, yeah, can you feel it, baby? He was like, I got some of that good money, Dell. I got some of that good money.
All these damn dirty, stinking apes.
We got
what's the line?
What's
What's the line?
I can't remember. God damn you, something. What he was like talking about the Statue of Liberty. That's
you damn dirty apes. I can't remember what the line is. Fuck. Anyway,
Mackenzie Allen. Thank you so much. Says, do you think Helen Chase's scene in I Know is one of the best? Do you think Helen's Chase scene,
Sarah
Helen's
Michelle
chase
Gellar's
scene.
chase scene, and I Know What You Did Last Summer is one of the best. Dude, it's a great chase scene. It is.
Mhm.
It is.
It's a great one.
It'd be top. I think it'd be top 10.
Oh yeah. So speaking of which, I Know What You Did Last Summer comes out this week as well. I have to go see it. I don't want to go see it, but I have to go see it because April likes that.
Forced by his wife.
Well, yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I know, no, I don't. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I'm setting in front of everybody. I don't like I Know What You Did Last Summer, okay? It's a Temu version of Scream. It is what it be, all right? I don't care that Jennifer Hottie Pants looked awesome in that shirt, screaming, "What do you want from us, huh?" She was great.
I'm getting ready to watch all 3 of those. Fuck, even the shitty third one I'm gonna watch before Thursday.
Shoot. It might
Oh,
be
yeah.
good though, but you know what? The new one might be good because it does look like they're leaning a lot more into the. I think they know it's going to be a parody, or they're like, yeah, you know what? We'll just have fun with it, not really take it that seriously.
Apparently, it's pretty brutal, so I'm looking forward to that.
We have Turd Turlington says Fukasa. Choose one: Pop Tarts, any flavors, or as cracked toaster strudels. I go Pop Tarts all day, even though my fat ass likes to eat the icing pack in the toaster strudel box. You complete me. You complete us. Man,
Toaster
100%
strudels are ass, dude. Those
they
things have
are
always been ass.
disgusting. Yeah, they were so gross. And it's like I got to do all the work myself. The icing comes separate. I got to open that up and
No.
fucking try to squirt it on my toaster strudel.
It's soggy, but also hot and gooey. It's gross.
That's 100%.
Those-
Pop Tarts is what it is every day of the week. And my favorite flavor is strawberry all day long.
Fucking gay ass. My favorite.
What's yours, cherry? You bitch.
No, it's not cherry. Cherry sucks, dude. My favorite's fudge.
Of course it is. You called me gay and you like fudge?
My favorite's the fudge Pop Tarts, dude. Those are fucking bangers, dude. Those are bangers.
Inside and
They're
outside of the bedroom. Yeah, but I will agree with you. 1,000%.
I like to pack them.
I remember that toaster strudels when they came out, and like everyone was like, "Oh yeah, the toaster strudels." Like, this sucks, dude. I literally remember because it was like the icing came separate. I was like,
Yeah, that. And
What are
dude,
you
it
talking
made
about?
it made no sense because you put they're hot. You had to microwave them or put them in, and they were hot, but they were gooey. There's too many different structures happening. Underrated fucking flavor of Pop Tarts, by the way, cinnamon. Or
Brown
apple.
sugar.
Was it apple cinnamon or maple?
yeah.
Yeah, brown sugar. Brown
Brown
sugar.
sugar. Yeah, it was
That
good.
was fucking good.
It was really good.
You're right though. I was fucking with you. Strawberries are really good flavor.
Strawberry is really good. I know you're just mad you didn't pick it first. That's fine.
Well,
But you know what? Don't lean over and insult me when you really just like appreciate me for picking it first.
It's the sprinkles, dude. They had those multicolored sprinkles.
Yeah, it was great. It was.
You
was
couldn't
like,
taste them at all, but like
No.
they look cool.
It was visually appealing and stimulating to the taste buds as well.
Yeah.
JK, it's funny because Freddie got. Did they not let you say that?
They wouldn't let him say fingered.
Freddie got asterisked. Was just a random line in the movie during a therapy session. The movie wasn't even about that, lol. I know it wasn't about that, but it was just funny. I know because he's like, did he get fingered? I guess for me, it was like it was such an attention-grabbing title, and they're like, "What is this?" Freddie got fingered. And imagine telling your parents at like 14, like, "Can I go see Freddie got fingered?" And they're like, "What?" No.
But to be fair, there was a moment in the movie where he's talking about his dad. He's like, he fingered me. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that happened. I gotta get a drink. I'll be right back. I'm not even leaving. I'm just gonna.
All right. Well, you are leaving, so I'll have to wait. I'm not gonna read the super chats until you get back. How about that? We're just gonna sit here.
My asshole.
I can smell it. I don't need to read it. I can smell it from here. I know exactly where Mike is based on the smell alone. Is it amazing?
Got real quiet.
Yeah, because it's dead air. Oh yeah, Jordan, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Hey, motherfuckers need to hit the like button. Smash that shit for the boys. We really appreciate that. Yeah, that does help us in the algorithm sections of the YouTube situations because they don't like us very much. And you know what? Sometimes notifications don't even go off for our brothers and sisters out there that want to join us on the live stream. So really appreciate it if you hit that like button to get us in the algorithm going a little bit. Wouldn't be a bad idea, and you'd be awesome. Look at that asshole. There's an asshole on the camera. Not just me. Stinks. Stinks.
Someplace stinks.
We have CJG313. That sounds like a failed rap name. That's fine. We're gonna love you anyway. If Jay dies first, we will get a beautiful, heartfelt stream with laughs, cries, and stories. If it's Mike, we will just never see Jay again. Hey, when you know, you know, and you know. Yeah, I just don't want to show my emotions in public. That's why what would happen. I would probably like, yeah, you're not like actually CJG13.
So spot on, dude.
That's probably 100% what would happen. I don't do that kind of shit. Because I'd be like, yeah, Mike was a great friend, dude. I really, I loved him a lot. No homo. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, so we're gonna have to move forward without Mike. Might be better, might be worse, but we'll see what happens.
I like that. I like that you're thinking about us dying. Like we're at that point in our lives. Like someday, son.
Someday might be like 24 hours or 48 hours or something like that. But yeah, really appreciate that.
We're into Death Watch.
I like that, dude. Like, you know what, CJG, you come in here, you're like, we're all talking about movies and like random stuff and like favorite films of 2001. And you're like, what if you died? How would they remember you? Like, okay. I was like, you come in with like that Alfred splash, like Batman's Alfred splash. Like he's finally like he's like thinking too much, and he's like, get back to reality, Bruce.
Goddamn truth bomb.
Like it. Wowzer, wower. We got Lee the Machine Bowers coming in with the
Woo!
hot ticket. Says, "Hey, sexy fellas, happy Monday. Hey, Loomis, when you and Michael watched the trailer to Nightmare on Elm Street 84, how did you know the underwear brand that guy was wearing? Don't lie, you wear Fruit of the Looms too, Loomis." I know the kind of underwear he was wearing because it was outlined in the tight panties he was wearing. His pantaloons were tight, and you could see it. That's why. I wasn't staring at him and be like, I wonder what kind of underwear he wears so that I can splooge to it later on in the evening like you do, Lee. You sit there and worry about what men's wear. What's their undergarments is what's your first thought when you see a trailer of Nightmare on Elm Street 1984. I didn't think that at all. You're nasty, Lee. Don't ever ask me that question again. Pride Month was June. We're in July. Get off of it.
I'm glad that was directed to you from our brother in Christ, Lee, who we love so much. Thank you, Lee.
I don't know.
It was directed towards you because I was still just hung up on like what happens when one of us dies and why people are already thinking about that.
That's
like,
why.
I just went to a dark fucking mind space.
That's why I zeroed in on that shit. Like I saw Lee. I was like, I'm gonna zero in here and hold Lee's hand, and I'm just gonna go from there because I don't want to think about that shit too much.
We're so fucking old. People are like, what happens when one of them dies?
No, we both have anxiety, and they were like, is something wrong with my face? Do I look weird? Is my eyes yellow? Do I got liver problems? I don't know. Mercutio 80, thank you so much. Says Club Dread was a great horror comedy. Wasn't bad. I remember not liking Club Dread the first time I watched it because it was a follow-up to Super Troopers, and I was like, well, the success of that film and you know, and how well it did, and everybody remembering it fondly, I was like, they're definitely going to do a sequel to it. And then they come out with Club Dread right after that, which is fine. I like it now, but back when it came out, I was kind of bitter because I was like, I want to see Super Troopers too.
Yeah.
So
no, and fuck, I feel for him, man. I really do because I mean, it wasn't just Super Troopers. Beer Fest was fucking great too. Like Beer Fest was hilarious.
Beer Fest was like it's Super Troopers 1, Beer Fest, and then Club Dread.
Yeah, and I don't even remember anything about Club Dread. They also did Slam and Salmon. The Tacoma FD show is really funny, and that's by the same dudes. That's a really that one actually worked. It's just nobody watched it, but yeah, they were really hit or miss, man.
I would love to get those guys on the show to do an interview with them, or at least
cry.
That would be so awesome to talk to them. But we also have Joe Valentine saying needed this stream after a cornfield shit of a day. That's awful, dude, especially when you walk backwards through one.
Naked. Yeah, dude. Hey, we appreciate you too, buddy. We look forward to them as well. They make our days brighter as well.
Thanks for hanging out here, dude.
Especially since we're all gonna die soon.
Boat Scoot Boogie says, I'm here while Joe Dirt is on in the background. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't have a good life without having some Joe Dirt. Joe, I mean, for God's sake, you live in a closet. Yeah, I got a few places. I forgot Dennis Miller. Like Dennis Miller was great in that too.
That there is a frozen chunk of poopy.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a line from that film.
Sandy Papito. Jay, you still take 92 Batman over the 92 Batman suit over 89? Why? Yeah, 100%. I think the reason why the 89 Batman suit was phenomenal when it came out. It looks great. It was something you'd never seen before. The only thing is when they moved into the sequel with Batman Returns, which I think Batman 89 is a superior movie overall, but the suit looked better because it actually looked more like an armored suit that Batman would have. It didn't have like more of the Greek anatomy where it had the abs showing. It was just like more like symmetrical. So it was like the body piece looked better. Like around the stomach, it looked better. I don't know. Like remember when Jack, when they were trying to unmask Batman in 89, he's like, he's got some kind of bodysuit on him. And they're trying to pull his mask up. The way he was laying, I know he didn't have nipples. The whole ab thing didn't look right on his suit. When it got to the second one, I was like, that looks like a completed Batman suit.
I can't disagree with you. They're both great though.
Yeah,
they're both great.
We got Anthony Freebuff says, Jay, I would have pegged you a Pootie Tang stand. What?
You would have pegged you is where I stopped reading.
You think you know someone? +1 for Crazy Beautiful. I don't know what I've never seen Pootie Tang. I know
you never seen Pootie Tang?
I ain't never seen it. Maybe we'll watch it one day. I never seen it. And then Crazy Beautiful, the movie, pretty good.
I never watched that one. You look like you watched that.
Well, I had no choice. I was trying to get Pootie Tang, and that's why I watched it. And it worked.
Well, dude, what was the movie where maybe you guys can help me with this? What was the movie where it was Marlon Wayans or somebody like that, and they went to a place and they wanted condoms because they were trying to get laid, but all they had was sheepskin condoms or like lambskin condoms. Mm-hmm. It wasn't
Booty Call.
Booty Call. That's
Booty
the
Call.
one. Yeah,
that shit was funny as fuck, dude.
That
Booty
was
Call.
A funny fucking movie.
Yeah,
dude.
Booty Call was so good. God, it made me sick though. Was they were playing footsie under the table, and he was playing with Tommy Davidson's feet. Oh God.
Dude, there's a ton of excuse me for saying this. I feel wrong saying it, but like black comedies in the 90s, they had a great fucking run. Like How to Be a Player was funny as fuck with Bill Bellamy. That was underrated. There was Pootie Tang. There was I already forgot it again.
Mo Money.
Booty Call. Mo Money was fucking great, dude.
I'm gonna get you, sucker. That was
dude.
That was late 80s. Don't Be a Menace.
Dude, black comedies in the 90s were fucking just like everything else was fucking dope. Blank Man. Fucking great.
Love Blank. Meteor Man wasn't a comedy, but it kind of was, but it was still good.
Friday's the top notch, right? Friday. You gotta put some water on that shit.
Yeah, Friday was really good. I think next Friday. Well, yeah, next Friday came out in the early 2000s, but it's hard. Like Friday is classic as fuck because of Chris Tucker, and it's so good. But dude, I gotta be honest. Like Day Day was funny as shit in Next Friday. Like I don't know. I at first when I knew that Chris Tucker wasn't gonna be in Next Friday, I'm like, man, this movie's gonna fucking miss. But Day Day was great.
Yeah.
Day Day
gotta go pee pee. He said looks like it's got a what was the one? It's like looks like a baby Ruth floating in the pool.
this bitch know about the Twinkie flavors before they even come out. She's like, this is gonna be a new Twinkie. It's got like a sparkly shit cream. When you bite it, it explodes in your mouth.
Bitch said Janet Jackson looked a little more like Freddie Jackson.
Yeah.
Don't Be a Menace was fucking great too.
Yeah,
don't man, motherfucker.
We have Stu 1VP. Thank you so much. No message attached. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Michael Parton says, "Hands on Me" is from Nightmare 4, the roach scene. Oh, I see. I don't know, but I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. I know that scene, but I don't.
Also, that's one of the most fucked up scenes in horror, dude. Like the Nightmare 4 roach scene. People don't talk about enough how fucking Cannibal Holocaust fucked up that scene is.
That's like, a movie. Nightmare 4 is one that, like, it's kind of like, for me, I like Nightmare 5 sucks. It just does. I don't like that storyline at all. I think it's dumb. But Nightmare 4 is one of those films that came out, and I remember when I was a kid, I loved Nightmare 3. When Nightmare 4 came out, they killed off Joey Kincaid and what's her name so quick, and I was like, that's fucking dumb, dude. Like, they survived Nightmare 3, and then they just kill them off to make room for this bitch that collects all their powers, like, you know, some bitch getting her EBT card every month. But I'm like, this is, I don't know, but it's not bad. It's one of those movies that have grown on me, like Friday 5. It's grown on me.
Yeah, I love Nightmare 4, dude. I really do. It's not perfect, obviously, like you said, but it's a great movie. I'll give you anything.
It's good times. Nighttime says, at the end of Superman, when him and Lois Lane kiss and Superman slowly starts to float in the air, the floating represents Superman getting an erection. That's how that's a man of culture right there. See, Nighttime is a man of culture. He looked at something, he took something from it that usually most people wouldn't even look twice. He's like, that's a symbolism for a boner.
Dude, side story here real quick. Before the stream tonight, we went and we had dinner with Kate's mom at VBC for Sales Brewing Company up the road. You've been there. You took a shit in the bathroom once.
I shit on myself.
Yeah. And a couple months ago, we did karaoke there, even though nobody was watching.
Yep.
But we're sitting there, right? And we go to leave. And it was the weirdest thing that happened to me, dude. We're leaving. Katie had already left because she had to go pick up one of the girls. And me and Kate's mom are leaving. And I held the door open for this older couple. And the woman walks through, and the guy comes through, and he's got like long jean shorts on and a t-shirt. He looks like he's about 85, but he used to party. He still has like long gray hair.
Yeah.
And he comes up to me, and I'm wearing this shirt, and I'm still so confused by this dude. She goes, "Thank you." I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." I open the door, and he comes through, and he goes up to me, and he puts his hand on my chest, and he goes, "I swear to God, this is what it sounded like." He said to me, he goes, "You're hard," and like it laughed and walked away. And I literally looked down at my dick to make sure I didn't have a fucking boner.
Like you should have been like, "Thanks for noticing." Huh?
Well, no, because he said you're hard.
I did it with my mom.
No, I didn't. I didn't have a boner. The point is, I didn't have.
What are you
boner.
doing? You're holding the door open. And you got a fucking erection, weirdo.
He just goes, "You're hard," and then looked at my shirt and laughed and walked out. And I had to like go.
Maybe you know what? Maybe
and I looked down at my dick to make sure it wasn't. It could have been a compliment though. Maybe he was saying like you're hard, like you're a good guy, like you're a man because you held the door open. I don't know. Maybe he said.
Well,
you're hard.
I'm gonna go with that way.
Like,
I mean, I don't think he was looking at your cockles, but maybe he was. He's like, your wiener's hard. Might want to.
I am wearing thin shorts, but I didn't have a boner, so I was really confused.
Well, he didn't grab your dick and say, "Hey, you got an erection."
I should have been like, "You want to taste it?"
Yeah, he'd be like, "Yeah." Like, "Hey, let me freshen your breath." Good times. Yeah, I feel like here's the thing about that ending sequence though, nighttime. I will say that when Lois Lane and him floated up and she finally said, "I love you too," I'm like, God, you fucking bitch. It takes that much. It takes that much to get it back from you, huh? He said it earlier on in the apartment, right? When you guys had a fight, he said, "I love you" or whatever. You're like, and then all of a sudden, after he saves the world and he's back in the good graces of everybody else, and then he floats your ass up in the air, then you'll say, "I bet." I was like, "No, you know, you're not worth it. I'm gonna go out with that blonde cat girl in Daily
At least
Planet."
in Man of Steel, he fucked her in a bathtub. That was romantic.
It is true. Eric Hess
Or was
says,
that Batman
Loomis.
vs Superman? That was Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, that was Batman. It's fine. Either one.
Whatever.
Works. Loomis, you
Fuck you.
suck. No, you suck dick. All right, all the time. All the time. Love you guys. P.S. Lauren Lavera. Yes, it is.
Yes, he loves her. This man loves her. I love to pee and I have to pee. I'll be right back.
All right. If I worked with you, I'd be like, hey, man, what's up? You having a good day today? But I unmuted myself. I can do those things. I forgot. What do you mean? Bye. Don't leave. Take it or leave it. Are you leaving? Cat was so hot. Cat was hot, dude. Like, I was like, who is that chick? She looked familiar, too. Did you see that? You see that shit? Like, Mike tried to play that game, dude. Like, he muted me and hid my screen. Mike, when the wind blows. I can run like the wind blows. By the way, I think I mentioned this. I don't know if I mentioned this during the Patreon or maybe I mentioned it every other stream. Probably I mentioned it every other stream. I have ADHD and I forget things. Dude, is Forrest Gump a perfect movie? It is, without a doubt. I think I talked about this during Patreon stream. I don't know, but it is a perfect movie. I just watched that recently, 3 or 4 days ago. So good. Soundtrack, acting, cinematography, production design, production set, everything about that movie. Perfect fucking 10, without a doubt. I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing? Smallville's a great show. It is a great show. Well, here's the thing, actually. Smallville was a great show, but once Michael Rosenbaum left as Lex Luthor, it really went downhill really fast, in my opinion. You got air conditioning. It's nice. He got a daddy named Forrest, too. You're his daddy. You're his daddy, Forrest. Oh, is he smart? Dude, that part pissed me the fuck off. I know it's a very emotionally charged scene. 100% it is. Like, I cried the first time I watched that scene. But that pissed me off. She held on to the fact that she was pregnant with his kid for years and then springs that shit on him after he brings her chocolate in her apartment and says, you got nice air conditioning. That is some bullshit moves. Yeah, after season 7. Yeah, Smallville. Yeah, dude. For whatever reason, because I used to go out and buy all the Smallville seasons when they came out. I had the whole collection till Skeletor Slutface sold them all into the winds when we divorced. But I had all the Smallvilles up to like probably season 7. But yeah, once Michael Rosenbaum left, the whole series kind of went off kilter, and I don't know, it just didn't work for me. Jenny does suck, dude. Jenny is absolutely, you know, I've watched other people's reactions. Sometimes I go on YouTube and I'll watch like first time reaction or first time watches, and I'll watch people react to Forrest Gump. And I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe they're lying, and maybe it's not their first time watching, but whatever. And they always, like, a lot of them, I'd say like 75% of the people that I watch seem like they sympathize with Jenny. And they're like, well, she's had a hard life. She's been through a lot, but you know, she, like, shut up, stop making excuses. Fuck no, dude. Jenny is absolutely a terrible, terrible person. She's had multiple opportunities to turn her back on the drug-riddled existence that she was going to have. Forrest loves her. Yeah, he's not the smartest tool in the shed, but he knows how to get things done, and he also loves her and is going to take care of her. And she continuously decides to be a slut McMuffin and be Courtney Love for life. And that's what pisses me off. And only after she gets sick and she sees Forrest on TV multiple times, and then she calls him, she ring-a-dings him to let him know that, hey, by the way, your child that you didn't know existed, I've been raising him in my slut apartment for 5 years or 6 years. And guess what, Daddy? I want you home. And can you marry me? Fuck that, dude. That's what makes me mad about her. She's not redeemable. She dies. It's very sad. I understand, whatever. But I hate people when they constantly be like, well, let's look at it from her point of view. Let's empathize. I can only empathize a little bit. She's had multiple opportunities to be a different and better person. She chose not to be each time. She's the true villain of that story.
I agree with you. It's talking about Jenny, right?
Yeah, Jenny, 100%.
Yeah,
and nobody in chat was saying anything about it. I just said that sometimes I watch other YouTubers that'll do the first time watches of Forrest Gump, and it never fails, dude. 75% of them are like, well, she's had a hard life, and you got to empathize. I was like, shut the fuck up. You're the same people that probably be like, well, Mary Jane actually has a point in the Spider-Man.
Dear God, baby bird, so I can become a hoe.
Yeah.
A ho, ho, ho.
She flew right onto the corner. We have
She's fucking.
By the way, I don't know if it was AIDS or not. I don't know if it was AIDS. I think that somebody later on said it wasn't AIDS. I think
I always assumed it was. AIDS.
I thought she had Hep C.
Well, close enough. I don't know that. Yeah, still wrong.
Dude, she gave her kids AIDS by being pregnant with him. That's true. Yeah, they never addressed it. I don't fucking know. I don't know. She had something really bad, and I'll be like, if I were Forrest, if I was his friend, if I was Lieutenant Dane, I'd be like, hey man, you might want to go get your wiener checked. Just go get it checked out. If you're feeling it.
The second she put his hand on her boob, he should have been like, you need to go back to
Greenbow,
Alabama.
No, somebody said she got the HIV. Okay, so she got HIV, but yeah, so they never addressed it. I mean, Forrest was just too good. God touched his life and said, I will protect your dick. It will not receive this AIDS.
Hopefully.
But anyway, we have Nighttime says when Siskel and Ebert reviewed Jurassic Park, Gene Siskel said Carnosaur was better than Jurassic Park. No, he didn't. That's crazy if he did. Carnosaur is rated R and is actually pretty fun. I know Carnosaur. I've not seen it in forever. But the fact that he said it was better than Jurassic Park is insane.
Garnet said Ginny got that Magic Johnson disease.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She definitely missed the free throws in life.
You're thinking of Shaq, man.
By the way, I was gonna say we never did a commentary for Forrest Gump. We totally did, and because I think most of it was spent raging at.
No, Jenny. We never did Forrest Gump.
I swear we did, dude. I swear we did.
I promise
because
if
any feminists listen to us fucking rage on that movie, they're like bunch of fucking incels. This is category 1 incel behavior. Like, yeah. I swear to God, dude.
A spade's a spade, man. Jack Spade.
It's not a category 1, bitch. It's a category 5 hurricane of fuck you. I don't like her. I never have. So shut up and act. Go ahead and defend her. Defend her to me. Defend her to my. No, not you. No, I'm talking about any of those people. Defend her actions and tell me that she's a good person. And she's had multiple different times in her life to be a better person. She chose. You know what she said? She's like, should I go down the Primrose Lane or should I go down Slutnik Junctions lane? I'm going to go down Slutnik Junctions lane. That's the lane I'm going to go live in.
Life is about choices, as Rocky says.
Yeah. Anyway, but I can't believe that Siskel said that. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It says Shizada at the 7 says, hey fellas, where's your Dulcerat 2020 for? I don't know. What's the review?
We recorded it, we watched it, we recorded it, and then we just deleted it.
You know what I think? I think you should go back home to Greenbow, Alabama.
Have fun at your Black Panther party.
So I have fun in your Black Panther party. Sidoroth says Loomis. Well, by the way, Zusara and 11-14. These are all movies that are definitely in the wheelhouse. We'll get to them eventually. We got some other stuff to get to, but we will get to those for sure. Sidoroth says, Loomis, touch it. You know you want to. No, I don't. Put it back in your pants. It's gonna fall off. It's disgusting. It smells like cheese. We have Sidoroth also says my friend and I used to call people and play Twist by Korn. If they didn't answer, we left it on their voicemail. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy, dude.
That's so weird. That's such a specific thing that you used to do.
It says Joe Valentine says Loomis, Mike is drunker than Chalice. Send him to bed. I don't see it. What are you talking about, Joe? You're mad. Don't say things you don't know about Joe. He's fine. He's fine. He can drive to Timbuktu if he needs to.
I will. I'll drive to Timbuktu. Is your mother there? Because it's worth the drive.
Robin Barker 666. I don't want you in the chat anymore. Get out of here. You're gonna put devil numbers in here. We don't need that witchcraft shit.
Thanks for pressing the devil's taint upon our lives.
We also have Mackenzie Allen. Hey, thank you so much. Been very active tonight. Says, have either of you seen Burlesque? And were you a Britney fan or a Christina fan? Haha. 100% without a doubt. Christina Aguilera all fucking day long. She sold me with the Dirty music video. Wow,
dude.
Wow. God damn.
We were in Jay's parents' basement. Me, Jay, Kyle, Will, Cody, the whole group was there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just watching television. I know a lot of people don't know what this is. It was just live television, commercials.
It was her premiere. It was the premiere music video.
Yeah, it was like on TRL. Like they premiered.
Yeah.
We're smoking cigarettes. We're like 17, like smoking cigarettes in your parents' base because that's what, like Jay's parents would always just let us smoke. They didn't give a shit. Smoke cigarettes. So we're down there. Just that room had to be full of so much smoke and just dude sweat from like playing basketball in the summer sun. We're just sitting around watching TV, and they premiered that video. And you're talking about like 6 dudes just like crawled around the TV, just like staring. like that.
Like
video,
you were mesmerized by it, and you didn't realize why all of you were so closer to the TV than before, and you were staring at it with your mouth hanging open, and your wieners were hard. And like, this is weird, but I'm comfortable with it.
There was a certain kind of energy in that room. I'll tell you, that video was. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. I mean, go watch it. So ridiculous. And it was a monumental moment in our lives.
Well, you know what? You know, also, just even on a technical level, I think Christina Aguilera can sing better than Britney Spears. I think Britney Spears is a decent singer, but she also used a lot of auto-tune. So I will say Christina Aguilera is a better singer, and she's a genie in a bottle, baby. You got to rub her the right way. But we also have Burlesque. I've never seen it. I don't know. I've never seen Burlesque.
I've seen Burlesque shows. They're entertaining.
Yeah. But appreciate you, Mackenzie.
Lovely,
really awesome movie. We have CJG313. Can't find stream replay on Patreon. Help me, boys.
Oh, it's there. It's just you got to click on the. So I post the link. I post a link and it'll say Patreon live stream link, and then you just watch it. Then you click on it and you watch it.
Come on, CJ. You want to give us like life-altering questions about what would happen if either one of us died and how we would react to it, but you can't find the fucking Patreon replay. Come on.
It's there, man.
Turlington says, Turnettes, I am sure you already know 1990 TMNT releasing in limited theater screenings on August 17th and 20th in honor of the 35th anniversary. Splinter.
That will be fun.
I've never seen it. Dude, I'm definitely going to check that out because I would love to see that on the big screen.
Dude, I'm going to take the kids. I didn't know that was a
thing.
I'm going to take the kids. Yeah. I'm
just going to go by myself and be weird.
No, come with us.
In my short pants with my white legs.
You and I will get awkwardly drunk.
I know, but he's like, oh, 1 ticket for TMNT 1990. It's like, are you coming in with those white legs and those short shorts? It's like, yes, I am. I'm just going to sit in the corner. That'd be awesome.
Jose Canseco.
We have a super sticker from Stu1VP. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. We have JT Insel. Here we go. Now, this is going to get interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready in for the treat? I received my first traffic citation ever for a minor fender bender and purposely rear-ended guy to let my stepmom know I'm a tosser salad.
That's how you know. That's how you love
there you go. Now, that's what we're talking about. That's the kind of right to left, boom, boom, pow, boom, kung pao chicken we like to hear from JT Owsley.
Saul Bambi, head body.
He's going to collect everything that he's ever said into a book, and that's going to be the preface of the book. What he just said there. Boom. Gotta let him know who's boss. That's why I did a
well done, JT. Well done.
Michael Parton says, Loomis, why does Chalice drink cum milkshakes? I don't know, because he likes the taste of Weeda. That's why.
I didn't know.
End of story.
Those are cum. I thought they were pina colada flavored.
No.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's because the gentleman was from Spain.
Oh, well, it gives me power.
It tastes a little like that. Nighttime says, Lewis, whip me up a Haddonfield burger, bacon burger with a side of Myers chicken fingers. Pronto. How about I whip you up a nice tall glass of shut the fuck up, Nighttime? I'm not going to whip you up nothing. I'm going to whip you up this. Indeed.com.
Most of the honey, is KFC still open?
Yeah. Everybody knows that you had a good time, Frank. Everybody. Also, Cineroth, hey, gifting 1 membership. We appreciate that. Give some thanks.
Hey, Cineroth.
Thank you, man. And right then, we are caught up on the chats of supers. The supers are caught up. We're live once again, back in the fold, back in the mix. Let's talk about it.
As I open a White Claw, a mango flavored White Claw.
The White Claw is good as fuck.
Yeah.
That one that I drank during Patreon, that shit was strong, but that shit was fucking good, dude.
That was another thing that you missed if you didn't see the Patreon stream. Jay tried it, not just a White Claw, but a White Claw 40, and it was Surge, so it's 8% alcohol, cranberry flavored. Katie finished that whole thing.
It was so good.
She tanked it.
It also took me 90 minutes.
She says it took her 90 minutes. She's just trying to cover up for the fact that she drank an 8% White Claw 40.
Yeah.
That's 2 White Claws.
The math checks out. The math checks out. It's 2 White Claws.
I'm glad that it was taken from me. It was like this is the gauntlet of doom.
Yeah, Jay is a White Claw fan. He's a White Claw fan.
I love that.
You know,
I gotta go pee though, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Enjoy your pee-pee. Enjoy it for America. Pee-pee time. Is it okay to still be proud of America? I think so. I'll leave it on that. Hero said, Mike, let Katie talk. Katie tried all those beers too on Saturday night in the Patreon stream. She did. She tried them all as well. Even the Imperial. So this is what I did, you guys, for the Jay's beer testing. I bought a bunch of paper bags, and I got 3 different weird 40s of alcohol, and I put paper bags around him so he didn't know what he was tasting, and just made him taste it blind. And it was some of the funniest shit ever. It was a good time. And again, then he watched me play Madden and commentated as Corey Feldman, and then we prank called Walmart, a hotel, and someone else who yelled at us and was very angry. And it was an all timer. You got to check that out. We do have Total Wine where we are, Brian. We do. We do. I call it Wine Library because I always forget the name of it. So I'm like, you want to go to Wine Library? And my wife's like, it's not fucking called Wine Library, you stupid bitch. And I'm like, oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. 2 subs away from 2,800. Well, eventually we'll make it there. You mean 280,000? No, that's not right. Carry the 2. I don't know, but we're 2 subs away from something special. So get in there and click subscribe if you haven't yet. Which, let's be honest, if you're here, you did. This is not a place where random people like fall in, like, oh, what's this stupid piece of shit? And I'm gonna stay around and watch. That never happens here. That never happens here, and it's okay. Emo Nerd Girl said, "What's a White Claw? Is it for you? White Claw is it's a Zima, but it's a 2025 Zima. It's a Zima, but it's got flavor in it, and it's good. And it's a palate cleanser, you know. Women like to drink. I don't understand people who can drink like 7 White Claws and just that's it. I do not get it. I could not do that. I'd be burping my way to fucking Sanchito Town. But it's a nice palate cleanser if you're day drinking and like you need something other than, you know, what you're drinking. It's a nice it'll do it. It's not gay to drink White Claws, Benny. It's not gay to drink White Claws. It's delicious. And it's a nice palate cleanser. It's flavored seltzer water with alcohol. Thank you, D-Land. I see Jay in the waiting room. There, what were you doing? Playing with your dinghy?
No, I was opening up an apple juice. I didn't want to. I thought you were telling a story, so I didn't want to like disturb it.
Yeah,
I have something to show.
What did I do? What did I do that made me Jay?
What?
Special K? He said Mike's pulling a Jay tonight. What's that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Is that a bad thing? Fuck you, dude.
Eric said I was a pussy. I'll have you know I'll fuck your pussy.
Uh-oh. Your
With
man
my
pussy.
mouth.
By the way, I want to show you guys this shit, dude. This is so fucking hilarious, dude. And it's so crazy that it happened. Well, to me, it happened recently. So this is people reacting to new DUI laws in 1980s news report. It's so fucking funny, dude. Have you seen this?
I've seen this. It's fucking great.
It's so good. All right.
Any attempt to restrict drinking and driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting ominous when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to.
Yeah.
You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving. And
Yeah.
pretty soon we're going to be calm in this country.
The baby in the front seat's fucking wild, dude.
That just sounds like some good old salt of the earth people right there telling you the truth that the government won't tell you. It's getting to be like a feller can't work 10, 11, 12 hours a day, get in his truck and popping a couple beers, drive on
Dude,
home.
Complaining about them not allowing you to drink and drive when you have a baby in the front fucking seat is
Dude,
fucking
Well,
wild.
I assumed that girl was his wife, and it don't matter. But I will say this: when he says 2 or 3 beers, it's like like me, a fella can't get in his truck, drink 2 or 3 beers after a hard day's work. I think he meant 5 or 6 beers.
Yeah, he did.
It's like 2 or 3.
And probably 40s.
Oh, we did
probably
watch it.
40.
I think we did watch it. Okay, that was probably someone said peak America. Yeah, dude, that's how Europe saw us. Hey, man, those guys are cowboys out there. They don't give 1 fuck.
Oh shit! I was hoping it was longer. I love.
No,
those.
it was only that clip.
Those are fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
Those are the best. America knows.
There was also some other stuff going on back then. Like there's a bunch of news clips. Like there was one something about the new seatbelt laws, and people were mad. I think they're all Texas clips, dude. I think they're all from like a Texas local station.
That makes sense. Well, dude, you know, in like Wisconsin, we went to Wisconsin once, and you know, you can let your kids drink alcohol in Wisconsin if you want to, as long as the parent says it's okay. They'll serve your kids alcohol. We didn't do that, obviously, but like they'll let you do that in Wisconsin.
That's crazy.
They're like, let the toddler drink. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
it's wild.
Let the boy learn and watch. Actually,
He's gotta learn today.
no, here's the thing. No, I think the clip I watched was where they raised the drinking age. I think it was Texas again. They raised the drinking age to 21, and it was like a huge fucking scandal. People were like pissed as shit. Which is, you know what? To be fair, I kind of think it's kind of stupid too. At 21 years old, being able to drink legally. I'm not saying that I want a bunch of 18-year-olds running around the fucking, drinking and whatever. But I'm saying if you're able to go to war, if you're able to be drafted or go and join the military at 18, learn how to kill people, you can smoke cigarettes, you can vote at 18. What's the 3-year difference? I mean, if they're gonna go based on, well, the brain isn't fully the brain is fully developed or whatever by 25 or whatever the studies is or something like that, then maybe should not all voting age and shit be 25?
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. 100%. I would agree with that. Eric Hess said Lauren Sweeney Mid Thunder. I think he put
Yeah, dude.
in his brain. He put Lauren Lavera in with Sydney Sweeney, and now he's in a different stratosphere of life.
That's it. I mean, there you go, man.
It's okay, Eric. We understand.
Maybe she could play Lauren Sweeney.
He was the first in line to buy that bar of soap. I could promise you that. Tyler McIntyre said, either you sexy boys ever watched The Newsroom on HBO? It was on a few years ago, and it's my all-time favorite series, written by Aaron Sorkin, starring Jeff Daniels, which may be him at his best. Love you guys. Love you too, buddy. I never watched that, but I do love Aaron Sorkin and Jeff Daniels, so maybe I should check that out.
Yeah, that sounds. I've never seen it either. I actually want to watch because I think Mike told me about it. It's that one with he's my favorite comedian at the moment right now. Shane
Gillis.
Shane Gillis. Is it him, or what's the one where they're like a football coach or some shit, or not a football coach? I'm sorry, but they're like a principal. Oh, it's a Goggins.
Oh, vice principals.
Yeah, Goggins. Like, well,
did you watch that?
No, I want to. That's what I saw a
dude,
preview.
So fucking good, dude. It's so goddamn good. And Tyler, I will watch The Newsroom if you will watch *Halt and Catch Fire*. Fucking
yeah,
one of the best TV shows of all time. *Halt and Catch Fire*. Lee Pace, Scoot McNairy. Great fucking show. Nobody watched it. I don't know why, but it had like 7 seasons. It's so
is The Newsroom like a new one on HBO, or is that like an
no? I
one?
think it's a couple years old.
Oh,
I think it's a couple years old. But
Walton Goggins. Yeah.
He wrote the Facebook movie. Yes. Yeah.
Social.
Roth gifted
Hey!
another
Thank you, man.
and another one. Thanks, Center Roth.
Make sure you give praise to the Center Roth if you got one. We appreciate you.
You're goddamn right. Mackenzie Allen said, "Can I get Ishii to do the best Christina Aguilera impression?"
Dirty Pop. No, that's not it. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Gotta rub me the right, babe, honey. I don't. That's all I can remember. That's it.
What wanna get dirty? that's all I can remember. What other songs are there? What Christina Aguilera songs? There's the Dirty song and how much come on and let me out.
Come on over, baby.
Was that her?
I think so.
Dude, the Genie in a Bottle Baby song, by the way, is just like it's if you actually listen to the lyrics of that, Mackenzie, like it's kind of like a no, you need to rub me the right way. Like it's not good enough.
No, D-Land says Fighter. I thought that was Beyonce.
Yeah,
that was Survivor.
I'm
Survivor.
not gonna give. Oh, that's the. I only know those songs. Wanna get dirty.
Yeah.
Song. I can't remember anything else.
Mulan
I'm sorry,
Rouge. I cannot.
We failed you.
I can't even say the Voulez Vukush. I can't even say that shit right. So I would not know the fucking words. What? It sounds like you're. It sounds like you're a samurai warrior asking for battle.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Scary says it's in UK it's 18. It blows my mind. Girls can do in America at 18, but they can't drink.
It's crazy. I know. Yeah, you can show your
that's
taint
weird.
tits. You can show your taint and tits, but you can't drink that alcohol.
That's weird, UK. That is weird. That's a weird law. You guys should fix that. I don't like that one.
I think
That's
it's I think it is strange that there is a compensation that goes on in America where it's like, well, you can do all these other things that other people would consider like pretty risque or whatnot, or like dangerous by, like I said, joining the military or whatnot, or smoking cigarettes, and even voting could be dangerous in certain certain areas. But they won't let you drink alcohol. But either you're all in or you're not in at all. So I think that if you're not going to do, you have to be 21 to do it all, or not. I don't know. It's weird that they made that provision about alcohol.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a very most questionable one. I am hang on, I'm looking at something real quick here. Give me just a second.
Oh yeah, Action says, I remember I am beautiful no matter what they say. You know what? When I hear that song though, I feel like that line from Liar Liar that Jim Carrey says that's just something ugly people say. not that she was ugly or anything, but it just reminds me. She's like, yeah, but my teacher says that we're all beautiful on the inside because that's just something ugly people say.
Liar, liar.
Yeah.
Tyler McIntyre says, it's a deal, Mike. I'll hold you to that. If you bail, I won't give that rhyme job. I promised. I love rhyming jobs, but I probably would. Well, you know, sometimes when a man makes a promise to another man and he lies, the other person has to lick their butthole, and that's just the way the world works. And I'm okay with that, Tyler. I'm okay with that. Watch it.
Promise. What did you promise?
I said I would watch the newsroom if he watched Catch Fire, which I do that. I want to show you some things.
It's best to find out that you're an alcoholic as early as possible. That's good. That's a good move there, Cotton.
That's fair. I only have a couple of these. Okay, I only have a couple of these, but I got a couple of Instagram reels I do want to show you guys. Dude, this Jay and I and Cody used to do this as kids all the time, and I stumbled upon, dude, it made me fucking cry, laugh. We used to do this thing where you would have to sit, and then someone would have to stand up in front of the other gentleman and do whatever they could to make them laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to try as hard as you could not to laugh. And it would end up us doing the weirdest shit to make each other laugh. But these guys are playing a poker game, and they said, make a noise and don't laugh.
You can't do that. You can't go. Ow!
Yeah, somebody said like Silent Library, but in Silent Library they weren't doing that. They weren't trying to make each other laugh. They were just put in like situations where they had to remain quiet. And it could be funny, but
that guy said,
yeah.
And then this is me staring.
I can already read the caption of it though. It's so perfect.
Me staring at the last beer in the fridge while my girl tells me about her day.
That's so true. It's so fucking true. That's how I felt today, dude. That's how I felt today. April told me, she was telling me about like her work day, and I was like, there's beer in there, but I have to wait for the live stream. But I don't know if I could keep holding it in.
It was the same one. The last beer in my fridge at 6 a.m. when I'm just trying to grab my lunch and head to work.
It's called alcoholism. That's called alcoholism right there.
Money.
Yeah, dude. I swear I've never been that thirsty enough to where or like that problematic enough to where in the morning at like 6 or 7 in the morning, I've walked by the fridge knowing there's extra beer in there and be like, you know, it wouldn't be the biggest mistake in the world if I just like sipped on it a little bit. You know, maybe just have one or two. Because then I'm like, no. If you do that, you start a whole different avalanche problem.
It is bad if you're hungover though, because if you're hungover and you're like, man, I'm gonna rough through this because I like the reason I feel this way is because I had too much, so I should not have more. But then like 11:30 a.m. and you're like, I know it would fix this,
dude. Like
I know it would make this go away.
On Sunday, even though it's a holy day, I almost did it because I was like, I am so I was so fucking miserable from the Patreon stream as far as like the hangover. I didn't wind up doing it, but then I regretted it. I should have done it because then it was just I literally had diarrhea 3 times, and then I literally took a shower at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and just cried. I cried. And I was like, you know what? If I'd had alcohol, it would have been fine. But it is what it is. But, yeah.
Dude, I had the same exact thing on Sunday. I was like, maybe I should just end this pain.
That's why I'm glad that you and I never roomed together after we graduated high school, because we would be dead. There would be no YouTube channel. We would be dead.
awful. It would
because we would reinforce each other's like bad habits. Be like, yeah, dude, you know what? If you drink it right now, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll drink it with you. How about that? I'm like, I don't know.
There's a possibility that we watched this before. I just don't remember, but it's 4.5% seltzers trying to get me drunk.
Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you, asshole.
Get out of here.
Oh,
Damn.
we watched this before. I do remember this. This one's real fucked up.
Oh my God.
That's disgusting, you perverts. Why would you make that an Instagram? We're here to judge you, not to laugh.
Not in Trump's America, you son of a bitches.
Don't laugh. That's
Welcome
disgusting.
to the new world.
That's disgusting behavior. Don't do it.
Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, Sunday was bad. I power washed through it, and then I was like, you know what? I just got to get through the day, and then I got to get to a few hours on Monday, and then one day, Kal-El, they will join you in the sun.
You know what's bad when you have to like give a couple days to the day after too.
Well, because I know because I felt like Jarrell was talking to me. It's like one day they will join you in the sun, Kal-El. And I was like, yeah, just wait till a certain time, and then everybody will be hanging out, and we'll drink socially.
Oh fuck! JK says, "Can Slenderman sing Salmon Song from Road Trip?"
I don't know that song, dude. I swear, I would 100% sing it for you, but I don't know that. There was a fish came from the ocean.
I gotta
Didn't
know now.
know who to go to, but Salmon was his name.
No, dude, I know what it is now. It's this.
Tiny salmon swimming in a stream.
You can't play that because it's probably copyrighted.
It's short.
Tiny salmon chasing that impossible dream. A minor bird says, the chimpanzee says,
That's the face of a virgin right there when you get it. You come for the first time for sure.
but the salmon can only say,
It's good times. Well, I don't need to sing it because we just got the real shit. We got the real shit. I don't. It's fine.
The minor bird says.
You know what? There's something about that in that scene. It was funny when I remember Road Trip was a phenomenally funny movie, but now watching it back and you're in your 40s and you're watching it, Tom Green's got the same energy as a dad coming in trying to make like fun time with you before school. You know, like, hey, you know what? Get up. It's fine. You're gonna have a good day. And you're like, no, Dad, I'm tired. And he's like, let me play you a song.
Stop sleeping so much, Peter.
Yeah.
Why do you sleep so much?
And that sounded really weird. I shouldn't have said it like that. Like your dad made fun time with you.
Yeah, that did.
I shouldn't have said it. And you know what? I regret I said it, but now it's out.
In retrospect, I'm questioning your decision-making skills.
Did you kill a cheetah? No, he fucked his first woman.
Guys, I think that's the show. I think we did the show. Did we do the show?
Yeah.
I think we did the show.
I think there's not much out. We can just sit here and like pull on our wangs, but no one wants to see that.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was a good show. It was fun. We got our top 10 movies of 2001. That means that we're deep into the 2000s. Well, not deep, just like maybe a fingertip deep. We're sort of close in there. Amy Smart was hot in Road Trip. Amy Smart had a lot of hot roles, to be fair.
Definitely not A Beautiful Mind. When he goes back in time, Skankazilla.
You're thinking of no, you're not thinking of Beautiful Mind. You're thinking of
that's what I said.
Butterfly Effect.
Butterfly Effect. Butterfly Hose.
Butterfly Effect.
That was awful. Awful.
Butterfly Effect is what you're thinking of.
Yep.
It was a blast as always, guys. We love you guys so fucking much. We will see you soon, probably in a couple days. We don't know. We haven't figured it out yet. Yeah. But
it'll be
there
soon.
will be a show soon. Yeah, there will be a show soon.
All right, guys. Bye.
We love you. Goodbye, everyone. Dog. There's a dog. There's a man. There's a man with his penis out.
It's huge in my hand.
So big. I want to taste it. Goodbye, everyone.